are the ones that we need.
Yeah. But hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hi. How's it going?
How you doing?
So, anyone listening here through the station and not looking at the live stream, you're missing out on quite a spectacle here. I have
All right, so La Sombra Dorada.
I have La Sombra Dorada here with me. A very special guest. He's going to power drive Uriel when he gets here eventually.
Package pile drivers all around, everybody.
Sorry, yeah, even though it is November, we still got the costumes going on around here. So it's a nice co-host to have for the time being.
It's not a costume, man. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Don't try this.
Ever since a week ago.
All right. So I'd like to welcome everybody back to Beat the Clock here on 91.7 The Edge. We do this every Wednesday.
Every Tuesday.
I almost said Tuesday. Every Wednesday, 6 to 8. So we just get around here. We talk about wrestling for 2 hours straight. I know it's a lot to take in, but we'll try our best to keep it.
Speaking of things that we're allowed to take in, woo, Crown Jewel.
Oh God, yeah, we're going to talk about that first because we didn't really like Uriel. I know Uriel didn't watch it. I didn't really watch it.
I popped in for a little bit.
Yes, El Sombra popped in for a little bit.
La Sombra.
Popped in for a little bit. There were some things that happened that were relevant to Raw. Uriel wants us to save a specific part to when we get to him or when he comes in. So let's just start off with that. So Crown Jewel, there was a lot of controversy going into it for multiple reasons. The entire journalist situation in Saudi Arabia,
of course,
that made a lot of people try to get WWE to pull out of there, but they kept going on with it. John Cena and Daniel Bryan not wanting to be there.
They did pull out of the.
Ended up not performing on the show, so they replaced John Cena with Bobby Lashley and Daniel Bryan with Samoa Joe.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Last minute replacement, but I still don't think they should have done the show.
And then Hulk Hogan was the host, so there's that too.
Yeah, if they didn't have enough controversy, they got Hulk Hogan in there.
Everybody's favorite.
I mean, Saudi Arabians love. Apparently, they love nostalgia.
Yes, they also don't really know a lot, I guess, because the last time they were in Saudi Arabia, Prince tried to get Yokozuna to perform and the Ultimate Warrior. I'm pretty sure.
And I'm pretty sure
they were both
preoccupied.
Yeah, they had both passed away by that point. Yokozuna for a long time, Ultimate Warrior, I think, like a few years.
Yeah, a few years. So I mean, shows how into WWE that they actually are.
So the show happened. From what I've read, a lot of people were disappointed with what happened. Of course, there were no women on the show
because Saudi Arabia and politics.
Yes, Saudi Arabia, very, I guess, sexist towards women.
It is.
They didn't want any women wrestling. And,
even though, like, the whole point of these shows is for, like, the Project 2030, which is we're becoming, like, normal. We have normal standards for how humans are treated type thing. But whatever, man. Crown Jewel is a cluster.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. We had the Universal title match between Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar, which
that made me mad.
Brock Lesnar won.
So I don't know if he's keeping the belt warm for Roman. That'll be sad if it is, because I don't know how long Roman's going to be out.
Yeah, I just read some news today that Brock Lesnar has a new contract with WWE that they are not disclosing how long the contract is for, but they have guaranteed that he has 2 matches in the contract.
One against Styles.
One that has been announced, which is going to be him versus AJ Styles at Survivor Series.
Again.
The rematch from last year.
Hopefully Styles wins.
And everyone is saying that it's the second match is most likely going to be either Royal Rumble or WrestleMania.
So. Hopefully he doesn't have to wait till WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I'm not doing another part-time run.
I really don't want him to be the champion that long if he's not going to be around.
I don't want to be the champion at all.
Yeah. So.
Screw him. Go to UFC already.
A lot of people were disappointed.
I don't want any more news about Lesnar unless he's retiring.
Which Matt Riddle wants to do himself, apparently.
Riddle wants to retire Brock Lesnar?
For years and years, he's been saying that he wants to retire Brock Lesnar, and now that Matt is also in WWE, he's really trying to push that he wants to wrestle Brock to retire him.
I'm okay with that. So, Brock will never go for it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever happen because that's not up to him, but...
Yeah. Except a big Brock
depending on how much they like him, maybe. So there was that. There was the what was it? The WWE Championship match where AJ Styles retained against Samoa Joe.
Of course. And I do think they are not going for the CM Punk route.
The fourth time, I think.
Yeah.
They
Super Showdown and something else and something else.
Yes, I don't remember. I feel bad because I don't remember. But
point is, AJ Styles has had what? Didn't he have a 5-star match at TNA with Samoa Joe?
yes, and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
was the third guy.
So he's had a quadrilogy of matches with 2 stars. He's previously had 5-star matches with, and he's ruined both feuds, except for the Samoa Joe feud.
Yeah. The Samoa Joe feud, I think, like the match before this one and like the last match with Shinsuke were the best matches that they had in both those feuds, which is weird because like
they get practice with each other.
Yeah, it's the final one. It's like,
but they know each other so well.
I think it's just because people expect too much out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
What's
going on out there?
Who? Already?
Who is it? Who is it?
It's it's the third member. Brother. It's Uriel Reyes.
Yes. It's Uriel Reyes.
Broken.
We're talking about
I have broken away from
an hour early.
I have broken away from Sage. Yeah.
He's here.
Yes. The environment can go on.
No, it was just really boring, and I didn't want to talk to Heidi.
Yeah.
So our third member is joining us a bit early.
What?
This is the second time this semester, I believe, that he's been here.
Well, the first time I didn't go to a meeting. It's just that, like,
yeah. Well, like this is the second time that you've been here.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Early. You were here another time.
So apparently, there's a part you wanted us to wait for you for.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to say, guys, Shane McMahon is the best wrestler,
in the world.
You gotta share the mic.
It's not even me, La Sombra Dorada. It's freaking Shane McMahon.
Oh, you did.
Hey, I caught it.
Okay. Anyways, guys.
Maybe I should get that Tommy
So,
guy back.
CM Punk versus Shane McMahon at this year's WrestleMania.
I don't think he's in the tournament.
And then put Chris Jericho in there as well.
True.
Best in the world at
CM
what
Punk
he
did
does.
not come up with that phrase. It was Jericho.
I don't think Jericho was the first person to say he was the best in the world at anything.
Well,
but
he trademarked it, I think. He did.
So
Jericho's Twitter does not lie. Anyways.
So that's the other thing about Crown Jewel that people were upset about. So we had the World Cup tournament, which was originally supposed to have John Cena, but he pulled out of Saudi Arabia because he was like, "I'm out of here." So Bobby Lashley,
it's just like the whispers going through Vince McMahon's head.
So Bobby Lashley replaced him, and then
Lashley,
he lost first round.
Lashley.
It's so bad. I hate.
I love Leo. No,
it's like money. Smells like money. He is money.
I love Leo. Okay, yeah.
He's so much cooler now that he's not.
I like Leo as like it's a good mouthpiece. The only part I don't like is the chanting of Lashley's name.
I heard actually Vince makes him say that.
I'm not surprised.
He draws heat.
He does. Okay. Anyway.
So yes, that was the other thing. So Bobby Lashley replaced John Cena. He lost first round to Seth, so it didn't even matter. Kurt Angle lost first round to Dolph Ziggler
with the famous wrestles.
Yes.
Wrestles.
Which was
here comes in with the wrestles.
Very unexpected, but honestly, I didn't really mind. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler won.
Well, God, Dolph Ziggler's crowning achievement moment.
And then
not Survivor Series 2014.
Miz beat Jeff Hardy, and then Rey Mysterio beat Randy Orton. Went. Miz beat Rey Mysterio. Ziggler beat Seth. So the finals was supposed to be Seth Miz versus Dolph.
Yeah.
Which was a rematch from what was that pay-per-view?
All those other
champions or
let's just say every Raw pay-per-view.
Really good.
Oh, when they still show over the IC title?
Yes.
SummerSlam.
Was it SummerSlam? I don't think it was.
Was it Hell in a Cell?
No, that was.
It was Backlash 2018.
Oh,
no, that's not true. Oh yeah.
All right, not important.
Greatest Royal Rumble.
Not important right now.
Worst Royal Rumble.
So, Miz apparently got hurt really bad in the beginning of the match. Yeah.
He hurt my feelings.
He did. It wasn't work.
So
I will say it wasn't work.
Which I was actually really surprised about because he
sold it really well.
Yeah, he did.
Like that was some top-notch selling.
Well, it's because he's in the Marine movies. He's a good actor.
Well, that and like Miz, he's he's actually never been injured.
No. No, he's never.
He never had to take
No,
time off from
never.
injury. The most is like when his daughter was born,
Yep.
probably,
And when he got
and when he has
married.
to film,
and when he had to film marine movies, best movies.
but never from injury. He's a very safe worker.
Yeah, forget the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He's the real rainmaker.
It's the Marines. It's the real MCU, the Marines.
There you go.
the Miz Cinematic
Thank you.
Universe.
Oh, good.
Okay.
But yeah, so Dolph's like, yeah, I win by forfeit, but
Shane Man's like,
the
no,
money. Here we go.
you're ready for the money, boy. I'm the Rainmaker.
No, but guys, generally they popped when he came out. They
Yeah,
love
because they
Shane
love
Man.
him.
Saudi Arabia.
And Saudi Arabia doesn't know anything about WWE.
That's
apparently.
true. They don't.
They
No,
did want Yokozuna to come back.
So
And Ultimate Warrior. Which is a little bit of a sensitive topic.
they're like, hey, those guys are still around, right?
I mean, no.
If they were, they
They're
wouldn't
like,
be wrestling.
Oh, no, I just had a really bad
That's why
joke.
they got that one sumo wrestler in the Rumble of Yokozuna.
They should have just got Mojo Riley and dressed him up as the Ultimate
Put him in a
Warrior.
fat suit.
Stop.
Ultimate Warrior.
Put
I thought you were just
face-
name was Yokozuna.
No, Ultimate Warrior. He's hyped.
Put
He's
the
hyped.
face paint on.
Oh, anyway,
They probably believe it.
they would.
Um,
They would believe it.
So Shane,
No disrespect if you're Saudi Arabian descent. They're just saying
If you
that.
are from Saudi Arabia listening to this, first of all, how?
Second of all, stop ruining wrestling.
Stop ruining
Yeah.
WWE more than it does to itself.
don't yell at anyone listening.
They was doing
It's
well
bad.
until this pay-per-view.
So Shane comes out and he's like, "No, I'll wrestle you." And Dolph's like, "What?" And then
And then we were like, what?
yeah, we were all like, "What?"
And they put on a 5-star match.
and then Shane McMahon wins
like a
and he
5-second match.
and by winning one match in the entire tournament, he became the best wrestler in the entire
Hopefully it's a
world.
heel thing, because otherwise if it goes nowhere, I don't know why.
Actually,
they
I
do
don't
it.
think it's going to heal anymore. And we'll get to, when we get to SmackDown, I'll say why.
Yeah.
But let's get to
Oh,
let's go
because-
through Raw.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go through Raw.
All right, so there's that. So now we can.
Put that behind us and
Talk
forget
about
about it until the
Wait,
next one.
you guys haven't talked about Raw yet?
No.
Oh, let's just speed round it right now.
All right,
nothing,
boom, Raw.
Nothing really happened.
Baron
Okay.
Corbin cut a promo and it was weird, and then he made himself team captain. And Kurt came out and challenged him for captainship.
He confirmed that Dolph, Drew, and Braun are all on Team Raw for Survivor Series, and then Alexa Bliss is the women's captain
Yes.
for the Raw.
And they did. I like how they kind of weren't planning for Survivor Series at all, and they've rushed all their teams together in
Yeah,
like
exactly.
one day.
In like 1 week, they're like, "All right,
Like,
these are the
crap, we
teams."
forgot about the Big Four. You.
Then we had a very original match: Riot Squad against Bailey, Sasha, and Natalia.
Okay, I want to talk about this really quick.
Yes, that's fine.
Now,
Who won
Tommy,
this match?
Tommy always gets upset at me now because I'm too busy to watch wrestling with him every week.
Yeah, he doesn't
But
love me anymore.
For the
guys.
past 3 weeks,
Wait, no. Who's Tommy? I'm the Sombra Dorada.
Okay, whatever. Anyway,
I genuinely feel like if I watched that, I would be caught in a time loop because it's the exact same matches every single week. This one had a couple deviations, but let me see. We had the Riot Squad versus Sasha, Bailey, and Natalia. We had Nia Jackson, Ember Moon, and we had Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, it sounds like the last drop. But anyway, so I guess we're getting a feud with glasses now. Whatever, sunglasses, whatever. It doesn't
It
even
was
matter.
actually Jim Neidhart's
It was
glasses.
Jim Neidhart's sunglasses.
And Ruby came out and broke them.
Well, maybe you shouldn't wear them to ringside,
Yes.
She
Natty.
wore them as a tribute to her dad who died. Real.
She's an idiot.
Ruby broke them, and then
No, she made me lose her respect. The respect I got from
Sentimental idiot. How
Evolution.
dare you tribute your
Now,
dad?
now it's gone. I get it.
Well, it would have been great heel work if real. It would have been great heel if there had been a freaking finish to the match.
It would have been great heel work.
yeah, it was a no contest
Yeah.
after that.
The
because Natalia started
freaking no,
crying.
the ref just quit his job halfway through.
Don't you know?
Because the crowd counted the Riot Squad out.
When Natty cries,
Oh,
the match is over. You know, it's the rule.
They win by tears.
They win
They
by
win by
tears.
When
crying.
it's like they count the teardrops. 1, 2. This is very mean.
They win by cry out.
When a heart cries, we
I mean,
win.
yes, I feel bad, but
Oh, come on. This is storyline. Don't feel
well,
bad.
yes,
This
but
is-
also I feel bad.
I hope it's not the real glasses.
Let's just
It's
move
probably
on.
not. They
I
wouldn't
hope-
do that.
no, it
That'd be
wouldn't. I
really
don't
dumb.
think
That'd be dumb.
Anyway,
So-
I actually enjoyed this Raw more than a lot of people did. Apparently,
No, people hated
So
this.
then-
show.
I enjoyed this Raw.
I didn't. Apollo Crews.
We had Apollo Crews against Jinder
Guys,
Mahal.
he's getting his push.
I'm
Remember?
okay with that.
No. This is a joke because he's not getting his push. We all know this was just a throwaway match. Let's just be
Well, he
honest.
squashed Jinder, and Jinder is losing credibility.
He's saying, wait a minute.
Well, here's the thing. Like Apollo's been coming out for like the past few weeks, challenging people to matches.
Yeah.
And now he finally won, and it's
But he
against
beat
Ginger.
Elias at one time.
No, he lost.
He lost
He
to
Elias.
beat
Elias.
before that. He beat one person.
No,
No,
he lost.
He lost all of them. No, he called out. It's because he stood up to Elias. That was it. People were like, he's getting a push.
And then the next week they had a match, which he lost.
And he lost.
Well,
And
I
he
mean,
lost.
it's Elias, and he's over his head.
Yeah, but then he lost to someone else the week after.
I don't remember.
Dolph.
It
Yeah, it was
Dolph.
Dolph.
He lost to Dolph, and now he lost to Ginger. Or he beat Ginger.
No, surprise. Well, don't you know it's such an honor to beat a former WWE champion?
It is.
It's Ginger Mahal.
Ginger Mahal.
Then we had the
AOP.
handicap
I was
match.
okay with this.
The authors of pain
Whatever.
versus
Yeah,
Seth Rollins.
I mean,
for
it lets the
Raw
tag
Tag
titles do
Team.
something else, and it lets the people.
One thing I wasn't okay with is how many times it looked like Seth Rollins was about to win the
Yeah,
match.
they made the others.
I
look
genuinely
like,
feel like the authors of pain should have just
destroyed him.
won.
No, they
Like,
should have
they should've
destroyed
just
him.
won.
I mean, Seth was like a dual champion.
Yeah,
However,
Seth is really good, and
He's
it's rude that
good.
he always looks strong. But in
he's a
this,
true monster.
in this particular situation,
even against one guy, it would have been like,
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like in this situation they should have just let them beat him up. Like,
I'm really
super
angry.
quick.
I will say, like,
Like-
it had to make it interesting, so it was interesting for like the crowd. However, it did let the titles do something else. AOP are now the champs, and
What
I'm
also
glad
made
that
me
this
very
happened,
happy is that full Matt actually. Guys, they ignored the Ascension had a winning streak. Why didn't they get title shot? Come on.
Oh yeah,
let's be
where's
honest.
the
Whoa,
because
wait,
the Ascension don't really matter
But,
anymore.
but I think where's their title shot?
Where's
This
Bobby
isn't
and
NXT in
Chad?
2013,
Where's
dude.
Bobby Chad? Where's the
Bobby and Chad?
revival? Where's the revival?
They're too busy.
Where is Jason Jordan?
Too busy filming a backstage segment with herself.
Whatever.
Speaking
yes.
of backstage segments, Baron set this match up hiding from Braun Strowman
Oh,
in
yes.
a locker,
In,
and Charlie
like,
was in there like,
surrounded
hey,
by security.
why are you hiding in a storage locker? He's like, you idiot, you told him where I am. And then like
And
0.3 milliseconds later, Braun comes into the room
Ron
and murders
physically
everybody.
lifts the building up and no.
I was gonna say. I was
She flips the
gonna say.
building.
I like how the. Well, we'll get to the main event. Actually, okay. Next match: Elias against Dolph,
Just real quick, the Authors of Pain won, so
Yes,
they will face the Bar at Survivor Series.
and then Dean attacked Seth,
Yes,
but didn't explain his
Dean
actions.
still isn't
Yeah,
explaining.
which is good. I like that. Good storytelling.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a great healer.
Elias versus Dolph.
Dolph.
It was a good match. I thought so.
I thought it
I
was
enjoyed it.
bad.
I enjoyed it.
Too much wrestles again. It's just. It's not. You're not showcasing Elias.
I will say I like was looking up at the match like every like few
Oh.
seconds,
It
so the
did-
wrestles didn't matter as much.
It
But
definitely. Towards the end, the crowd got into it because they started doing more things. But
oh, they were chanting for Elias like
Yeah,
crazy.
mo-
Like
most of the beginning
he
of the
played
match.
5 to 7 Nation Army along with the crowd.
This is my not saying okay. I'm positive with Elias's push, but it's getting those Fandango vibes where it only works in the UK, and then because people remember people were doing the Fandango.
They're so hyped about NXT.
Yeah.
UK.
They were doing,
Fandango.
and then when you come back to States, I feel like that might happen.
Well, the problem is that's what they built him around after that.
That's
like,
true.
Dancing.
And Elias does have a little bit more of a character, in my opinion. And hopefully they
He's entertaining.
keep it. I like Elias. I do.
Yeah, he's great. Give him
homegrown.
an IC
Yeah,
title.
he's homegrown talent.
I really like the drift away he did that ball because it looked really painful.
Oh yeah, it was a vicious drift away.
And
Like getting
guys,
super fast.
I'm really
But
excited
Elias won.
for Elias.
Mhm.
won. Ronda and Becky, I'm very excited for their match.
Oh
Yes,
my god, that was a good
The
promo.
story. I like how the story is that they both have something to do with the other, like the arm
Yeah,
finisher.
yeah,
so
of
they're
course.
both going to
So
be
this will be a great
gunning
match.
for the- whoever locks it
I
in
know who
first.
I want to win. Who? Becky.
Becky.
But
For Stephanie McMahon.
what?
And she's gonna cash in with her like
No.
manager in the bank.
Whatever. Anyways, then we had the female Big Show, Nia Jax, come out and turn.
She turned heel.
Turn heel.
That's okay.
No
she's,
one cares.
Hey, she's
no
better
one
as a
cares.
heel, and this is setting up for the women's tag stuff.
She's friends
No,
with.
no one cares though. No one cares
About women's tag?
No, about Tamina Snuka.
Yeah, no one cares about Tamina, but they gotta have teams. They gotta have jobbers go together.
Oh my God.
She's friends with Tamina now, and they both beat up everyone.
And whatever.
Why would you kill Ember Moon? She's
No one
great.
cares. Okay,
I
Bobby
don't know,
Lashley
she
and
just got
Finn.
married, so.
Finn gets laid out like Punk. Drew after Bobby
Didn't he
Lashley
lose
beats
to
him.
him last week?
No,
too?
Finn did get a decent
He
opportunity in
lost
this
last
match,
week too, right?
and he did slam the heck out of
He did, but then he got
Leo Rush.
He got Claymore to the ground.
No, that was after the match.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what he got.
2 weeks in a row, Finn lost because of Leo like, doing something.
That's okay.
so
Lashley.
he was fine, so-
Lashley. Anyway, I'm done with that.
Okay, so Bobby won, and then Drew McIntyre comes out because his match is next.
Drew.
During while Bobby was still in the ring, and he actually makes Bobby leave the
Good
ring.
angle.
He's like, "Come on, big man, make your move," and then Bobby just leaves. And he picks up Finn, and then he just gives him a claymore.
Dude,
it's like, all right.
People say they gave him that vibe of Lashley and McIntyre to give him Impact vibes because they had a really
Oh yeah,
big
that's
feud
true.
in
They
Impact,
had a
and it was
feud.
actually really good too. Very
I
physical.
always forget he was in Impact.
It's that if you look up, there's this video. Some people were actually remembering that rivalry where Galloway, as he was known back then, does like
Those are real names.
a front flip or a plancha or something like that.
Yeah.
But he misses and he hits a table, and like you can just see, he takes all of it. It's sick. That they had some really physical matches in Impact, like very physical matches.
But anyway, the main event.
Had Drew obviously in it.
That was so good.
Versus Kurt Angle. Now, the reason why this match was happening is because Kurt Angle challenged Baron Corbin to a match, and if he won, he got to take over as being Raw team captain. But Baron was still he was still running from Braun Strowman, so he named Drew as his replacement. So, this match, a lot of people have said that the match itself was kind of like whatever, but
Kurt's just not on his prime anymore.
the story told during the match was amazing.
The story was good.
Mhm.
Kurt.
Because
Someone said he might. He
People
may.
complaining that Kurt lost.
No. It's
But
fine.
he's old.
Yeah,
Let him put over
I
McIntyre.
don't, but that's let's see. That's what's wrong with some fans today. They don't want to see their legends lose.
well, see, I love
What are you,
Kurt
Saudi
Angle.
Arabia?
I love Kurt Angle. Like, I'm a Kurt Angle mark. I guess I would say, but I'm fine with him losing to Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
And I was okay with this because Drew and Kurt. Sorry, I'm not bringing this up again, but Impact. They had great matches in Impact as well. So it's like they
Stop
already.
marking out for Impact.
I'm not marking up. Impact's a very underrated. It gets too much fire sometimes.
Yeah, because it was the worst show for like 7 years in a row.
Not 7 years.
It was.
I wouldn't say.
It was 7 years. It was voted the worst wrestling show in 7 years in a row.
I'd say 5 years.
No, that's,
The Big C and Hulk Hogan era, definitely.
All right. Yeah.
Brother.
So
This is an 8.
like halfway through the match, Drew gave Kurt a Claymore, and like he didn't go for the pin. He was just like mocking him.
Yep.
So then Kurt put him in the ankle lock.
But he was offering his leg up, like, take me
he
down,
was
Kurt.
like,
Come on,
go
do
ahead,
it.
put me in the ankle lock, which Kurt does. But then Drew gets out of it, gives him an ankle slam, and puts him in the ankle lock.
Yeah.
He gave him a really good angle slam.
Yeah,
too.
he did.
He spun around on
This
everything.
is
And then Kurt tapped out.
the type of heel you have to be.
Yeah, I've always thought, like,
Injury, insult to injury.
when do people beat people with their own finisher? Well,
No, it's been a
Seth Rollins
while.
versus Randy.
It's been a while.
Remember Seth beat Randy with the RKO? The RKO was banned at that time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
It
the
was
last
either
time.
Hell in a Cellar and like a steel cage.
It was a steel cage. But yeah, that was nuts.
People are saying
I'm okay with it.
there's another story actually going to this if you pay attention. It's the breakup of Dolph and Drew.
Yeah,
Because you can see that Dolph needs Drew.
Drew's
Ringside,
they-
but Drew doesn't need Dolph.
yeah, because Dolph
definitely-
lost to Elias.
They're definitely pushing Drew as well.
He's gonna be the next top guy now.
Yeah, I'm
he
okay
was,
with it.
Which I'm
no,
glad with.
he was the original chosen one
He
before
was the
Roman
chosen
Reigns.
one.
Let's remember that he was the original
I
chosen
mean,
one.
well, he wasn't 3MB before Roman Reigns.
No. But like when he was
I mean,
that was because he got into his troubles with his wife at the time. And that's why they stopped his push. Like it's recorded. That's
but now I'm back and beefier than ever, and
Yeah.
now I'm getting pushed to the moon.
yeah. Well, it's different. I'd say it's different than Reigns in a way that it feels more believable because he's lost. He's and he's cool.
Yeah, he's now like an indie darling.
He'd be the first Scottish born to be champion or
Yeah.
please be champion. I don't want him. I don't want him to hold the universal belt. Anyways, that was Raw. It was average. I didn't think it was good at all.
I like the main event.
But
I love the main event.
I think the only thing that saved it was the main event.
I liked a lot more about the show than a lot of people. So
I mean, you're a mark, dude.
I'm not a mark for WWE.
I'm
I'm not a mark for WWE. I just think that I personally saw the better parts of the show before I saw the lowlights of it.
I will say that SmackDown was only a tad bit better. And I'll get to that.
All right. So SmackDown. The first thing that happened was Paige and Shane.
The best wrestler in the world.
And Paige made
Wrestler.
Shane take a picture with the trophy that he got from Crown Jewel. So we'll be. And then Shane announces that for the SmackDown team captain, it will be Daniel Bryan. And everyone's like, yeah, Daniel Bryan. And then The Miz comes out, and he's hobbling because he hurt his leg.
Like, hey, that 2/3 of that trophy is mine, by the way.
Yeah, he's like, I made it all the way to the finals. And he's like, and unlike this guy, he pointed at Daniel Bryan. He's like, I've never had to miss work because of an injury. So, and then Shane was like, you know what?
Getting that shoot heat.
You bring up some really good points, Miz. So that's why you're going to be the team captain. He's like, yeah. He's like, but Daniel Bryan, you'll also be the team captain.
Wasn't there a time when someone was co-captains? Was that Jericho and Kevin Owens?
Yes.
Yeah, but they got along during that time. So it didn't even matter. But here's what I want to say about Shane not treating Hill. He said the trophy wasn't for him. He knows he's not the best. And he said that it was for SmackDown.
Why did
He said it was for
I
SmackDown.
forgot.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because he didn't
no,
want it for
No,
SmackDown.
he said it was for SmackDown, proving that SmackDown's the better brand.
Yeah, because he was really competitive.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's like, good job, you got hurt, Miz. Otherwise, you'd be fired.
Yeah. He wasn't really. I don't think he's really. And I'd rather. I don't want to see another McMahon heel turn. Come on, I'm done with those. I really am at this point.
Yeah, but no.
Although Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle for I don't know Survivor Series.
I don't want any old people. Anyways, I was gonna say.
I mean, dude.
if you
Brothers of
think-
Destruction DX is doing fine, right?
No, people said
No,
that if
we
you think
didn't
about
even
it,
talk about
Shane
that.
wrestled a better match. Has wrestled better matches than Taker did in WrestleMania.
Yeah, he has. Because Shane is like such like a
How does he do it? He can still do
because he's such.
shooting star press.
It's because like he doesn't do it as much, and it's kind of like a novelty.
He's also almost not 7 feet tall.
And he's also not wrestled like a million matches and hurt himself.
And he's ripped.
And he also has working hips.
That's true.
Well, he doesn't have a working head. Because remember when he smashed that glass with Kurt Angle?
Oh,
And,
God.
Hey, he got better.
anyways, yeah. After that, the Usos and the New Day
Goes
had a
great.
match for because we're also gonna have a tag, I guess, Survivor Series. Now that
Yeah, I guess so.
match and the Usos, New Day, they always work very well together. So this was expected to be a pretty good
They
match.
have they've had so many matches over the years. Like they're two staples of like the
They will be known.
WWE tag division.
Oh, yeah,
like
those
in
two.
general.
They are the tag division in
They pretty much
SmackDown.
are. Like
Like since Bludgeon Brothers left,
Oh, in the bar. No, the bar's pretty
I guess the bar's there.
after the match,
good.
the
Original.
I mean, they are the titles.
like after the match, the Usos they cut a promo and they're like, there would be no SmackDown tag team division without us and the New Day.
Yeah. This is good storytelling too.
So they were like, so we're gonna make you guys the first official members of the team.
Because they're
Is
both.
that a 10 on 10? The tag team Survivor Series?
Yes, it's 5 teams.
Okay.
Oh
So
wait, it doesn't make sense because SmackDown only has the club, and they can't use the bar.
Because
Sanity.
they're wrestling all
Sanity.
the game.
And who would be the other ones they'd have to use?
Everyone up?
Rhino
The
and
Shining Stars.
Rhino and Heath Slater.
They're not on SmackDown though.
They could be.
I
Wait,
don't
who
think-
does Raw have? They have
They have
the
Authors of
Revival?
Pain,
The Revival, also paying B
Authors of Pain are
Team.
wrestling a
The
bar.
Ascension,
B
Team.
Ascension. Chad and Bobby, I guess.
They're not really other than the tag division.
What's the other one?
Slayer and Rhino. Titus O'Neil and Paul Cruz.
No,
They're
they
not even
broke up.
part of Titus Worldwide anymore. Bailey and Finn Balor.
Yeah.
B&B, baby.
Yeah, no.
Dude, the club.
The Singh brothers.
The club.
Oh,
The Singh brothers.
They got the club. Gals and Anderson.
That's in SmackDown.
Ah,
so
Are
they
they?
can't.
I have
No,
not
I
seen
don't
them
think
in
they
like-
No, they
are.
are.
I
They
have not seen
they
them
are
in
on
like 5
SmackDown.
years.
Yes.
Really? Who'd they fight on SmackDown?
They fought for the titles. They fought
They
against
also
New
fought for the
Day.
Raw titles.
No, but they recently fought for the SmackDown title. No, the Bludgeon Brothers. They fought against the Bludgeon Brothers and they lost. There we go.
Well, they could just move brands.
They're not gonna-
No one remembers what brand they're on except for you.
Yeah, because I love continuity. Anyways, no, but
So do I.
the club should leave. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. Afterwards, we had
So yep, there's that, and then we had Becky Lynch came out to address Ronda Rousey's promo on Monday.
She gave a really great promo.
Becky Lynch definitely the best thing happening in WWE.
She's probably the hot. It's probably the best thing about women's wrestling.
She is the
right now.
women's wrestling.
Yes.
Right now. In WWE.
Is
Sorry.
she better than Tessa Blanchard?
She is the woman.
I would have to see them both. I can't.
Let's have them wrestle.
Yeah, we need to.
No,
have,
I think
Let's just
Becky
have them wrestle
Lynch-
right
As like a character, I believe she's better.
yeah, but fighting style, hard.
I mean, it's hard to argue she's not one of the best after that last woman standing match.
And it's hard not to argue for Tessa for that Iron Woman match that she.
now. Yeah, like what
Jesus.
was it, like 70 minutes?
Something like that.
73 minutes.
Whew. Anyways,
So yeah, Becky.
so I don't know at this point.
That's a dream match.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Okay. Or-
So
they meet on neutral ground in a place with no women's division. We're going to PWG.
the knockout division. So Becky, was talking about I'm gonna break your arm, you're not gonna break mine, and then she issues an open challenge. And
James Ellsworth answered.
Yes,
no. Can you imagine if that happened?
Oh no, it's Santina.
I would
Santina's
Probably
here.
just retire.
You're
You're not even a wrestler.
Yeah, I am. Look at my mask.
All right.
I am a Sombra Dorada. Speaking of which, I do have a scheduling conflict, so I will see you guys later.
All right.
Yeah.
That is fine. Wait, does he really?
So Santina came out, and no, I'm kidding. Guess who debuted? It was Nikki Cross.
And tell me, Ed, after she debuted, Tell me on the scale of 1 to 10. Do I care about sanity? Just ask.
Do you care about Sandy?
No, it's still out of 1. I don't care about sanity. Is a terrible
Does anyone?
statement. No.
I
They only
think the
care about
only one
Nikki.
people care about is Nikki.
Nikki. That's all they care about. And I'm glad. I love it. But at the same
Hey
time,
guys, what's up?
I hope this. Hey,
Oh, hey, Tommy. What's up?
Tommy.
Hey, how you doing? Who's that Luchador guy that just left?
I don't know. Looks like Sin Cara's twin brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Botch Cara.
I mean, I've seen him wrestle. He did a few 5-star matches in the 80s.
Anyways, I was gonna say
I
Nikki
like-
Cross. I'm glad she debuted.
Sandy was great in NXT.
Yeah,
Because
but
everyone was great in NXT.
But is she really done with that NXT? So I still feel like she still had a few she had to finish up in that.
Which one? Bianca Belair? She did that.
But
She
like,
didn't pin Bianca Belair. She didn't lose Bianca Belair. She had like the tie, and then she had Aleister Black comes back.
well,
and was like,
I hope
hey.
they find a way to write her off. Oh, she's gone. I don't know. It'd be really weak writing off for her. And another thing about Nikki Cross, people are saying this might not be her debut yet
It is her debut,
because they did that with Pete Dunne during
and
Raw.
that was his debut.
Yeah, but he was.
It's not his call up.
Yeah,
It's his
that's
debut.
what I'm saying.
Kevin Owens did it with John Cena.
It might not be
Oh,
her
yeah, that's
call up
true.
yet. It might not be her call up.
Back when Kevin
Yeah, the NXT title. It
Yeah,
might
that was
not
a
be
long time ago.
not be her call up yet because they did that with Pete Dunne and he fought Enzo of all people.
Oh God,
But that was a
about it.
cruiserweight division. But-
Yeah, but then Tyler Bate lost to Enzo. Remember Tyler Bate lost?
Did he?
Yep,
When?
205 Live.
I think David 5 doesn't have him anymore. He's
Do you
scum.
remember that, Ed?
What?
Enzo beat Tyler Bate.
Yes, I do remember
Mhm.
that actually.
Tyler Bate, the man who had a really good match against Pete Dunne, lost to
Really good is an understatement. That was match of the year.
SAWF.
Enzo. Anyways, okay, yeah.
Oh,
So that was
God.
really. It was a pretty good match.
It was a good
Nikki
match,
Cross
sure.
lost. I didn't expect her to
Bozo
win.
Amore.
I don't think anyone expected her to win, but it
Good
doesn't
showing.
hurt her at
Not
all.
yet, because Sanity though, no one cares about that. They're just a lost.
That's
act.
because they haven't done anything with him.
Exactly, because no one cares anymore.
Put him in Survivor Series and have the Soul Survivors.
That's not even believable. Usos in New
Dude, Killian Dane though.
Yeah, with Killian, yeah, but not Alexander Wolf. I can't take him seriously.
What are you laughing at, Ed?
I just feel like Alexander
Uriel
Wolf.
was like, "That's not believable."
That's not-
Come on.
It's because it's not. How they've been. How are you gonna lose? That's like putting. Like,
He
he
was
wasn't
like
even champion.
Ginger.
I can see Killian like
Ginger.
Yeah, Killian is like a freaking butt kicking boy.
Eric Young's old, and Alexander Wolf is off his meds. Okay, so we need to get him out of the ring. I don't want him
Okay.
anymore. I don't want
Well,
him.
Alright.
Nikki Cross and
No,
Survivor
I like
Series.
her. I like her. Oh yeah, definitely. She's not gonna be in a Survivor Series match.
No, I meant the tag match. Survivor Series tag match part of Sanity. He plays Wolf. He's off his meds.
Maybe. Anyways,
Okay,
Mysterio and
so now we had the dream match that
they gave for free.
they gave for free.
It wasn't. I think it wasn't. It wasn't like a big 5-star great match.
People like
I
it.
think it's just a taste.
It was just good.
It's a
I still feel like they shouldn't have done it yet.
It was really
Yeah,
smooth.
but-
I feel they should have just waited for a storyline to.
It was definitely lucha style.
I
Yeah,
really
there's
want
really good
them,
lucha style.
I really want them to have like
Yeah.
a-
Please don't be it. But it doesn't even look like he's gonna feud with Andres very soon. It looks like he's
It looks like he's gonna go back
Randy
to Randy saying Eddie's in hell.
Remember-
he's gonna steal his.
Randy's killing all the legends.
He's gonna steal like the papers for his child.
Yeah, he's gonna be like back in their old feud when they had the triple threat match with Kurt, and he wrestled Ray to take his spot at WrestleMania, but then Ray got it back. So
Yeah.
he's like, oh, they're gonna do that. He's gonna do it for Survivor Series, but he's gonna take Rey Mysterio's spot or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's a great Kurt Angle. He's not even on the right
Randy.
show.
I don't care about Randy and Ray, but they put on a solid match for Mysterio.
I do have to say this is probably the smoothest Ray's been with his lucha moves in a while, because a lot of the time.
The Miz didn't do too bad. Him and Miz.
Oh yeah, but I don't know what it is, but he did them so fast, faster than usual.
Well, and Andrade was like what
Yeah,
Sombra.
Well, they're used to it because they're lucha style. So
Yeah.
that's why. It's like
So,
you put any. This isn't a stereotype. Just put luchadors together. They're gonna match
They had
well
some-
together.
they had some crazy
They're
spots,
gonna
so
have. They know the
I just
style.
want them to
Seen
wrestle.
Lucha Underground.
I want them to wrestle for longer.
Oh, they will one day. If WWE
And with
doesn't
a
mess up,
storyline.
they could mess it up. I mean, no one to
They
be
could just put those two together in a tag.
never have
Andrade's like,
exceptions.
I'm Eddie's son, and I'm here to take your match.
Stop, please, no.
I'm Dominic.
What if all this time we were wrong and they're not building Ray against Almas?
You're
It's
Dominic
Ray against Sin Cara. I want to see that now.
Why?
Didn't they have
You
a
want to see
match?
Ray Anderson?
Didn't they have a match one time in AAA, and it was one of the worst matches ever?
Yes.
Of
But that was Mystico, Ray Mysterio. Not Unico. Sin Cara. It was
Mystico, yeah, original Sin Cara.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think that was like what, 2015?
Yes.
Wow, that's not that long ago.
It was voted like one of the
14,
worst matches of
2014,
the
2015, yeah.
year.
You know which match is my dream match? If he's still here, because
Yeah.
Grandma Tilly against Mysterio.
Still here.
No, if he's still here by that time, because supposedly
Just
Grandma Tilly put
Just throw Ray on 205
Well,
Live.
Grandma-
He's
well, what's
he'd be
up?
perfect for
What's
it.
up?
I don't know.
Grandma Tilly?
No, I thought in my head of what you were gonna say, like as a joke, but I thought you were gonna say Unico versus Camacho.
Yes, please have
And I just started laughing.
yeah, no, but I was gonna say
But no, I agree. Grand Metalik League versus Rey
but
Mysterio.
I there's rumors that he is one of the superstars that may have been contacted by Ninja. And this is why
Oh, really?
he did put up this cryptic tweet before the baby tweet. He has a kid now, a daughter.
For Middle East.
Yeah.
Or Camacho.
No, Grandma League. Jesus. Anyways, I was gonna say that he says he
Go on that
misses
bike.
Mascara Dorada. That was his alter ego.
Oh, gold
So yeah, before he became Grandma League. So I don't know. There's speculation. I'm just saying if he does end up leaving, please have a match before. Please have a match with Rey Mysterio before he leaves because I really want to see that.
Just one.
I want to see him versus Lindsay. I want to see him mix it up, Luchas. Jeez.
Yeah, or some of the 205
Or
lives.
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, or what they could do
Or Buddy Murphy.
is
Anybody else.
start having some of the 205 guys show up on SmackDown too.
Or just send Ray to 205.
I mean, people kind of. I feel why
Let Ray have some great matches up here, and then have him get like beaten down. 'Cause he's small, and there's a bunch of big dudes now, and then put him in 205 Live. He'd be a perfect fit for him.
I still don't think like him losing big dudes at this point because he's so good of a veteran that he knows how to fight against big dudes. So
He
it just
is,
wouldn't
but
make
like
sense.
it makes. If he's so, he's like when I was away, I did a lot of playing with people more my size, and that was much more enjoyable to me. So I'm gonna go do that, and he just chose to do it by Live.
And you've had some big guys also in the Indies. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
He was also in Best Super King.
you're right. No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
Nope.
Oh, that was
No,
someone
he was
else.
supposed to have a match, but he got injured. So
Oh yeah, he was gonna fight for Ospreay for the team title.
Well, Ospreay, and then he was gonna have a match against Liger.
Liger's old.
No, because he was
He
injured.
got injured, yeah.
He was
And Liger's old. How old's Liger now?
Liger
Like
can still,
78.
no, Liger can still put on some really good matches.
I know he can, but
That man will never stop fighting.
he will never die.
He's almost in his.
He's gonna age backwards.
I think he's almost 60,
He's old.
but he's really good.
He's had the most matches in the PWI database by far. By
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
500 matches or something.
I
like that.
agree. And then Paige. Let's go to Paige. She, you know how the men were getting reasonable reasons why they were in their matches. You know what Paige is like? Oh, who cares? We already had an evolution. Let's just throw all these ladies in.
You guys are all on Team SmackDown.
Except you, Mandy.
Except you, Mandy. You're not.
Because you're not as good of a worker
and the
as Sonya
Iconics.
is.
And the Iconics. Why didn't they have some qualifying matches instead?
Because screw that. We don't have time for that.
We don't have time.
We only have 2 hours on the show.
Evolution, no, you're right.
Yeah, I guess.
So then Mandy got upset and started making fun of
2 hours. Oh, I know why they did that. They rehashed that Riot Squad and whatever because they had to have that. Because Alexa was like, "I'm watching your matches," and they had to have everyone have matches before next week. So now it makes more sense.
Oh yeah, and before the night, we forgot to mention one thing. Brian and Miz were picking other people that they wanted on their team.
Yeah.
And we got Mysterio and Randy.
So they had to.
No, it was Mysterio and Joe.
No. Mysterio and Randy.
No, Ray. What? No, Randy just attacked Ray after the match.
Well, no, those were the choices. Like.
Yeah.
I think Daniel picked Ray.
Yeah.
And then Miz was like, "How about Randy?" And he was like, oh, "Okay, if Ray wins against Almas, then Ray's on the team," which he did. And then for the next one, Daniel's like, "How about Jeff Hardy?" And then Miz was like, "How about Samoa Joe?" And then they had to wrestle each other.
It's Samoa Joe won because it's Samoa freaking Joe.
Samoa Joe won. Then he started trash talking Daniel Bryan, which Daniel Bryan put him in the yes lock. And then the Miz was like, "What are you doing?" And then Daniel attacked the Miz, and then Shane tried to get him off of him, but then Daniel attacked Shane.
People were saying, "Please don't turn him."
And then he left.
He does.
Everyone's like,
Turn him
"Whoa."
tweener. Well, there's turning him heel, and there's turning him like I hate these people specifically.
I think you should just. Yeah, that's true. And I was gonna say, face Brian is the best.
Is it though?
Yes. I mean, that's why. How do you think so many people were behind him when the Yes Movement thing? Of course, it's the
Because
best
he was
thing.
against Triple H and only Triple H.
No, it's
I'm
because
kidding. I'm kidding. I know it's because everyone likes Daniel Bryan and Indy Darling,
Well, besides that, it's even casual fans love him.
and because they wanted to build him, and then he kept getting repressed for so long, and they finally got a push. They're like,
Yeah.
yes, get behind him.
Yeah, of course. But yeah,
But that's the past.
I thought that was a solid SmackDown. Solid, not great. Also,
But yeah, Daniel Bryan's the past. Now let's talk about the future. NXT.
NXT, yes.
So this past week, Nikki Cross defeated Mercedes Martinez. So Mercedes Martinez is now in NXT, and that's great because
cool.
last year she was probably the standout in the Man
I like
Classic
Mercedes
one.
Yeah.
She's so good. Remember that match she had against who was it? Mako Satomura this year.
Hopefully her
Absolutely incredible.
age doesn't delay her.
She's like a
It's so
17-year
cool,
veteran
Yeah, but
or something.
sometimes like Vince McMahon is very hesitant to push really
Yeah, good thing she's not
in
under
the main
Vince
roster.
McMahon's like
True,
control right
not
now.
yet. Hopefully.
Hopefully she'll just stay in NXT and put over younger talent, or just be really good, and maybe she'll go up against Shayna because she did mentor Shayna.
That'd be pretty good.
Had a good match with Nikki won, and then afterwards, Nikki, like you could see her telling Mercedes, she's like, "That was fun. That was fun.
Fun. Let's play a game."
That was fun." That's pretty cool.
Yep. Street Profits defeated the Mighty.
Yeah, there's been an ongoing rivalry.
There's some cool spots in this match.
Yes, I was going to talk about. There was this one really cool one where the Mighty, like one of them,
They made a Tower of Doom.
got power bomb position, like his own teammate, because one of the Street Profits was on the top rope,
And
then the guy
suplexed him.
caught, like grabbed the Street Profits
It was
guy, and then
not Angelo Dawkins, the other one.
Oh, Mark. It doesn't matter. I know what you're talking
It
about.
doesn't matter who you are.
he got suplexed by the guy.
Oh, Montez Ford.
Yeah,
Montez
who-
Ford.
Montez Ford
The small one.
got superplexed by the guy who was in the powerbomb position. The other guy just like did a sit-out powerbomb.
Okay.
It was really cool.
Nice.
It's a really nice move.
There's some nice teamwork.
Yeah.
The Mighty
The Ball-
Street Profits ended up winning.
Yeah, and then the Mighty Bald. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping a match. Matt Riddle's debut.
Yeah.
He got a heckin' huge pop.
I mean, it's his old song.
He had a gigantic
I
pop.
miss his old song.
It was ridiculous.
I
Well,
was
he's
really
great.
excited to see this.
Bro.
Matt Riddle, let's go against what was
Luke Menzies.
Luke Menzies.
I'm-
Pretty good match.
I want to see more from Luke Menzies. Hopefully,
he got some offense.
Well, yeah, I hope he's not that jobber that you don't see for 2 years.
No, Matt Riddle during the match had a really cool armbar
Yeah.
setup that he did.
Oh yeah, he did a monkey flip, or he flipped over.
It looked like he was gonna monkey flip him, but he held him in the air and then like let go of him and wrapped his legs around the arm.
He's a great technician too.
Yeah, because he's got that MMA background.
You know, he's got that cool.
He wants to retire Brock Lesnar.
And he should, even though Lesnar will never put him over.
I'd like to see that match. I think it'd be a good match.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Unless if it's Brock's way.
Yeah,
He just
exactly.
suplex. And if
I want to see
Don't-
Matt.
don't.
I'd be fine. I'd love to see Matt Riddle.
Oh, I thought you said I'd be fine with a suplex.
No, not
suplex. I'm
that.
like, what? Really?
I'd be fine with 30 suplexes and then burying Matt Riddle. Send him back to developmental.
So I'm excited to see what they do with Matt.
Matt versus Keith Lee. Matt versus
Cassius.
Oni Lorcan. Because they're both incredible technicians.
Yeah,
Speaking of Oni Lorcan.
Yes, ballsy man.
Oni Lorcan
One and
and
two
Dave Birch against Raul Mendoza and Humberto Carrillo.
The two guys that should go to 205 Live, but won't for the
Raul Mendoza, been in a
Forever.
while. It's like the cruiser.
He was here like a few days ago, or a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. Jobbing to
Well,
somebody.
if you want to talk about someone who's been there a while.
No, he jobbed to, what was his name? Oh gosh, the big dude.
Gunner?
Lars Sullivan. He jobbed to Lars Sullivan
I
a few
was
weeks
going to say,
ago.
Danny Burch has been there since 2013.
Yeah.
Just like Angelo Hawkins.
Well, Danny Burch is also like a 12-year veteran.
Yeah.
So and he's we'll talk about him later because he was on NXT UK this week.
If we have time.
I'm just gonna go over. I mean, whatever. We'll go over it like briefly.
Yeah, Oni Lorcan and Danny Birch won.
Then we had that match, that tag time, or no, it wasn't a tag time match. It was Adam Cole and Bobby Fish versus the War Raiders. And while they were doing their trash talking at their like the little home base, the little weird metal scaffolding that's in the back for some reason, they got destroyed by the War Raiders. And since there were four of them, they're beating down the War Raiders, and then Pete Dunne and Ricochet came out to even the odds. And that is your War Games match.
Oh, darn. I wanted 3 teams, but whatever.
Two other matches.
Oh, I wanted a golden toy, not instead of the War Games toy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great match.
It's going to be a great match. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's gonna be a great match. It will be.
Two other War Games matches were announced, I think, on that same show.
Oh, it was Tommaso Ciampa versus Velveteen Dream.
And Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's good.
So who's gonna be
this card
against
is gonna
Kyrie
be great.
Sane? Do we know yet?
Kyrie Sane is gonna. Well, she's not a champion anymore.
Oh yeah, it did change.
Shayna.
Shane against Kyrie again?
It might be Kyrie for the rematch clause.
Yeah,
Might
it could be. Yeah.
Um,
We don't know yet.
Shane
I want to
against
see
Sane.
Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir debut. I want to see how they are in the ring. because they're already kind of a good heel stable from how they did the Revolution. So that's gonna be exciting. But that's NXT. 205 Live.
All right.
Right.
Hobo Kendrick.
Oh,
And
the best
defeated-
face turn so far this
What?
year.
I said
205
Hobo
Live.
Kendrick.
Hobo Kendrick.
Yeah, it was against Jack Gallagher. It was a pretty
He was really good.
good.
He was really tense. They
I
really
like-
put Kendrick over.
I mean,
The young upstart Kendrick.
yeah. I feel like Gallagher should have won, but it's
no,
fine.
it's because Kendrick is getting that push for his last really big title run. And he turned face.
What do you think?
And he was
do
wrong.
you actually think he's gonna win the title?
I don't think he's gonna win the title. I think he's gonna beat Gulak.
Yeah, I think Gulak is.
Gulak had his chance, and then his booking was kind of a little bit weak.
It was
and
just. Yeah, I don't know why they never pulled the trigger. I would honestly think Gulak is the champion.
well, he didn't feel like a true contender.
What do you mean? A lot of people he felt like.
Well, he didn't. Well, the way they booked him compared to like Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali, he didn't feel like
I mean,
he was the least believable one of the.
I thought he
It
was
seemed like they were pushing
one
him
of the
for a couple
most
weeks,
because
too.
if you saw
They
aggressive,
were, but then they
aggressive he
kinda-
was against like he was aggressive during the tournament against Tony Nese. That was amazing. Then he was against Mark Andrews, very aggressive during that match too. People were like behind him, and then he lost. But it's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I
I know
mean-
he was like the one. He was the obvious next step for challengers. But in the weeks leading up to it, he just felt like he was the weakest. Maybe
Yeah.
I feel like he wasn't as legitimate as Murphy or Ali.
I mean, I
And
feel
his
like
match was definitely the lesser.
I was
of
gonna
the
say
three.
I just hope they build him up because Gulak deserves better. Gallagher though, I wouldn't care.
They might need
He
a-
could-
they need a
Gallagher,
secondary
Gallagher
title.
can go to NXT UK.
He's already in NXT UK.
No, he's not. Is
He
he?
was in the UK tournament.
Well, yeah, but he's not. That doesn't mean you're part of the NXT UK roster.
I mean, it kind of does.
That means Gulak would be part of the NXT UK.
He wasn't
roster.
in the UK tournament this year.
Yes, he was.
Not this year.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yes, he was in the first. He was against Gallagher in a match.
In this second one, this past year.
Mm-hmm. Look it up. I watched the match, dude.
I did too, and I don't remember that happening.
watch the match.
I thought Gallagher lost to Zach Gibson.
No, Gallagher. Yeah, he did. But like the first round Gallagher had. was
No,
against
because
Gulak.
Zach Gibson beat Flash Morgan Webster.
Yes.
He beat Jack Gallagher, and he beat Travis
Ed,
Banks.
Ed.
That's 3 rounds.
Ed, pull up your phone. I know I'm right because I saw the match on NXT, but the match was on NXT. Just to let people know.
A normal NXT, not UK.
Not UK.
So then it wasn't the UK Championship tournament.
Yes, it was. It was.
Was it like the preliminary rounds that weren't like aired on that night?
It was a first round one. Yes, it's a first round. That still counts as NXT UK because
Okay.
it's still part of the.
Okay.
Well, it was at the Download Festival or whatever.
First round
Consummate professional.
tapings. Zach Gibson over Amir Jordan and Jack Gallagher over Drew Gulak.
Woo! Okay, anyways, okay.
So he did beat Drew Gulak.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Of course, they were gonna put the UK guy over the. Yeah, they had to. Anyways, Grandmaster League was against
Guy.
a Manic from Impact.
And DJ Perkins continuing to target luchadors for some reason. He takes Mental League's mask.
And this reminds me of that bit from The Office where Creed he's like, "Oh, when Pam gets a new chair, I get her old chair, and then I'll have 2 chairs, only 1 to go." It's like what? But it's like, oh, I now have 2 lucha masks, 1 to go. Look out, Kalisto.
I don't know. TJP.
What's his problem with luchadors?
And it's
Good
funny
deal.
because he takes off the mask, but they have another one. But whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
because you're taking it off in front of a crowd.
Yeah, but they easily like what I would do is I'd hold them so they couldn't.
But
Block
still,
their
it's
face.
still extremely disrespectful.
It is.
Because he can't do that because the other 2 members of the Lucha House Party would come and
But at this
the heck
point,
out of him as he
like,
does that.
At this point,
It's just a good heel move. I mean, it's a great heel move. It's
Yeah.
easy to do, and he like was a kind of like a little punk when he went over to the Canellis interview. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Guys are like, "Yeah, we know what you're doing. Come on, let's go talk business."
all I remember. That's all he'll ever get.
You don't wait. What
It's
about
Davey.
winning the freaking cruiserweight classic?
No one remembers that anymore.
I remember that. You remember that?
At
He
thi-
freaking won it. He
at
was
this-
the first ever cruiserweight champion.
At this point, who even knows who won that first?
I still remember
Who even knows who won the CWC?
He had the worst run.
when
One of
he
the worst
won
runs.
that. I read a tweet after he won that said that he should have taken out the suicide mask, put it on, broken the trophy, and then every guy that's in WWE at the time that was from TNA and gathers around him and lifts him up, and then AJ's on the ramp clapping, and he's like, "This is all for TNA."
This is all for Impact. Yeah.
It's fun.
That would have been a good invasion angle.
TNA versus WWE. I wanted to win that time. Back before Impact was better.
Probably gonna be.
Another Sting situation.
I was saying, yeah, we're gonna kill Impact.
We're gonna kill WCW 15 years after we killed it.
But
So then the main event we had Mustafa Ali versus Tony Nese.
The best face.
This was really good.
yeah, I mean, Mustafa Ali always has good matches.
It was a really, really
With
solid
anyone.
match.
With anyone.
This reminds me of how good Tony Nese's matches were in the CWC.
I agree.
Yeah.
Tony Nese, as I said, ever since he started in 205 Live, has been underutilized
Sleeper.
so much. Yeah, I don't know why they never used. I don't know
They're
why.
using him now.
Well, he had the physical shape. No, he had like the
He got a
physical
great,
shape.
like,
It took him 2
I mean,
years.
you got 8 reasons why he's better than everyone else.
Yeah.
All of his abs.
He took 2 years to finally get noticed. 2.
It was 205 Live.
It was.
And Buddy Murphy wasn't on the scene yet, so he didn't really have someone to sort of bring you up to the top.
I mean, but they always had that.
They had Cedric Alexander, they had Mustafa Ali, they had Drew Gulak. I mean, there was not really that much room for Tony Nese. And they had the Enzo storyline.
It was,
And
yeah.
they had
like,
Neville, they had Austin Aries.
In the early days, though,
Kalisto.
they could have easily used him because there was like no one had that body. No one in that. That's what made him stand out. Was
This is
because
not the 80s.
yeah, but still, like
Body doesn't matter.
he had the physical, like
That's why Zack Sabre Jr. is so good.
that's why he had that physical, like the people when they saw him was like, wow, he's so underutilized. Like, because the cartwheel, no one does that cartwheel thing. It looks, that's a really good like counter thing. People like it.
It looks like kindergartners would use it.
No,
Whee!
wait, come
Come
on,
on,
into a super kick. That would always
The
get.
super kick is awesome.
That's why people
But
because the transition works. You have to have that transition. It just works.
you could just do a flip.
Yeah, but he does a cartwheel, and people liked it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. The crowd
Yeah, 'cause
liked
it's
it.
just different, I guess.
Because it was
It's
different.
kind of silly.
That's what I'm saying. It made him stand out. But anyways, I'm glad he has more TV time. Mufasa Ali proved that he's still the best baby face.
Mustafa.
Whatever, Mufasa. Akeem.
Hakeem the African
Stop.
Dream.
Ali proved that he's the best baby face. And man, did I love that tease that Cedric Alexander gave
Oh,
at
that
the end.
was so good.
But why? I mean,
He didn't actually do it.
no, I know, but
He
like,
didn't really think about doing it. It was just showing us like
Put him in, like, the
it's
if
because
he wanted to, he
Cedric
definitely
wants the
could.
title back. And
yeah,
Mustafa Ali's in his way.
that's true.
So it makes sense that it would happen,
It
although
would.
it's not. It hasn't happened yet.
I don't think it's gonna happen for a while.
I think it was like it would have been great if it happened there. It's like, oh my god, why? It's like he has a reason.
I feel like
clearly has a reason.
I feel like it's still built up a bit. But
It's like remember how Neville when he lost it, he was like kind of white in the face and he was kind of like a little off his game and he was a little freaked out that he didn't have the title anymore. It's kind of like that.
actually, he's kind of happy because he thought he was gonna move on to the Raw.
No.
No.
I'm talking kayfabe.
He was more like,
I'm not talking behind the scenes. I'm talking kayfabe.
well, he was more like that because he wanted to kill Enzo. He can't believe he lost the title to Enzo.
Yeah, because he didn't have the title, so it was all like,
Nobody could believe he
where's
lost.
my crown?
no.
Where's my crown?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
where's my
because
crown?
he lost
That's
to Enzo.
egocentric.
Because he lost to Enzo. Remember
Anyway.
when we read about that and we thought like, no, this is just a joke. Enzo.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh.
Well, because it made it interesting. It's like how are they gonna come back from this?
They didn't for a while.
They did because they kicked him out because he did something illegal.
But that's imagine if he never got kicked out. What would have 205
Well,
Live been
Kalisto.
today?
Kalisto beat him for the title,
But Vince would have still been. The only reason why he got kicked out was because Vince was actually
and that was back when Vince was booking.
Then,
Because he was
yeah.
on Raw.
because he was done. He was like, well, clearly my choice as Enzo wasn't right. So Hunter, take over 205. And that's what happened.
And now it's
Thank
amazing.
gosh. Yeah, thank gosh.
Absolutely incredible.
I will say one thing. 205 Live is very underrated.
It's
It
absolutely
still
great.
doesn't have a great audience.
But
Hopefully
like
it'll grow.
this main event and then last week's main event, Hideo Itami versus Mustafa Ali. That's probably one of Hideo's best matches since coming to WWE.
All right, just fly through NXT UK. Don't explain anything.
Okay, I didn't actually see it this week. But
Oh.
so Trent Seven defeated Saxon Huxley, and then Flash Morgan Webster defeated Mark Coffey with a cheeky little roll up, beating the numbers game. Then Travis Banks and someone else came out to save. What? You looked very shocked, Ed. Oh, yeah, you went with a roll up. No way. There's a teaser from Ginny. Ginny's
Oh,
debuting.
I thought it said teaser versus Jimmy. Like, who's teaser?
I am teaser. I'm
Teaser, the new wrestler.
Yeah.
Teaser.
Oh,
Tease her.
Wanda
Her.
teaser.
No, stop.
Danny Burch debuted in NXT UK. He defeated some dude named Sam Gradwell, and he called out Pete Dunne. I want that match.
Okay.
Do you not want freaking Tui versus Pete Dunne?
I like Pete Dunne, and Danny Burch is pretty good. So yeah, I think
Yeah,
it'll
that'd
be
be great. And then
What the-
Zach Gibson, the best heel in UK division, in the UK scene.
defeated
probably.
Alicia Fox side.
Side dude.
Side
He
dude.
defeated
She
Noam
just
Dar.
Alicia
defeat Noam Dar and then stake his claim.
Whoa.
He staked his claim to the NXT UK
Okay.
title. So maybe it'll be a triple threat. Maybe it'll be just one at a time. But man, I can't wait to see who takes the title. I don't know who will take it from him. I don't know if they should take it off him. But eventually, if he does lose it, I wonder who it's going to be.
I'm sorry. Yeah. NXT UK.
So that's NXT UK
Play
week.
Heroes. No, I'm reading mine.
All right.
All right,
I
Reddit.
can't wait to actually
Okay,
watch
wait.
this episode.
Reddit
So
7.
that does it for WWE for the week. So now we'll go into Reddit 7.
I'm
our
very
favorite part of the show
excited.
where we all find something from Reddit and post it
No,
on.
that's fine. I don't.
Tommy finds one, and
I mean-
Uriel and I find 3 each. And from what it looks like, Uriel has one that is about 50 pages long.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
So take it away, Uriel.
So, this Reddit post is about the new Wrestle Kingdom poster that they just came out with, and people were commenting on it. And someone said, "I'll get to the ring eventually." That's what username was. He said, "No Yano, no buys." Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Yes, Scooby Doo. Another user said, "Wait till they see the slumping ticket sales. Then they will give the fans the main event we all want: Tachi versus Yano in a
Oh, no.
120-minute whatever. Tai Chi versus Yano in a 120-minute Iron Man match." I'd love to see that. Actually, I paid.
Iron Man.
I paid money. Oh, it's done. Anyways, some other user pointed out
Just as long as our show.
El Tranquilo Ídolo. Oh, it is. Okay, it's spelled right. El Tranquilo Ídolo said, Jay White has seen a UFO. If you look at him, he's like,
He's like, oh my god, it's
Oh,
a bird, it's a plane,
And then,
it's a Superman
and then
punch.
another Reginald Webbleton.
Reginald Weblington.
No, it's Webbleton.
It's Weblington.
Webbleton.
Weblington.
Anyways, he said, Ibushi is freaking out over there too. If you look at him,
He's like, he's got a 1,000-yard stare.
But also, Naito sees it, but it's too tranquilo to panic. Yeah.
He's like, I see you, UFO. I
Naito's
see you flying over there.
And then someone says Okada is challenging the mothership.
Come on, aliens, come here.
I'm
Come on.
Right, and
My
then
balloons will end you.
someone said he's already the ace of the world, and now he's setting his sights on the world.
Takahashi can have the ace of this world. I'm moving on to better horizons.
Anyways, okay, so Reddit was having this thing. Blank will be known for blank, and I was gonna put a long list, but I just wanted to say one. This one I think was funniest. It said Vacant will be known for elevating the Universal Championship. Come on, guys, he's a two-time champ
He's a
already.
two-time champ.
He's a
That's
two-time
true.
champ.
Yeah, that's true.
Brock thought he was the first one.
And when you ask who will go down as the most memorable champions in history, Bacon will have to be up there because he's held almost every single
From
title
every company.
in history.
Yeah, he's a workhorse. You know, he's a reliable guy. I can see why New Japan likes him. ROH love
And
his style.
he's been going for a long time.
What,
Yeah.
Bacon?
Yeah, Vacant. Yeah,
I agree. Bacon needs a push.
I think maybe he'll win a title one day in Progress. We'll see. He has won some titles in Progress. I don't know.
Has he retired the program?
I don't want to go to Evolve though. I think if he goes to Evolve, it's just a big minor league. A very minor league. Trash. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
I hate-
WPW.
I hate Evolve. Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, and this last one was, oh yeah. Okay, so the context was Shawn. Do you guys see that Shawn Michaels interview video after Crown Jewel?
Where he's like, hey, I don't
want to wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What he said?
Yeah. After so anyways, so someone said someone's talked about the video and said, I'm kind of glad he's one of the few guys that realizes he's too old for wrestling. It's kind of sad when guys don't accept the reality of becoming older and continuously get into the ring, even though they have nothing left to prove. And someone said, like The Undertaker. The Undertaker used to be one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. No exception. Now he's just a joke. And then someone said, I was just complaining to my friend about the general match quality of WrestleMania. Now, how I thought most matches were too short to get this epic match feel that I know a lot of these guys can deliver. Then I realized every year we get an Undertaker, Shane McMahon, and an HH match.
A Triple H.
Yes, a
An
triple
HH match.
An HH match. Hunter
Hulk
Helmsley.
Hogan.
Anyways, wish they could have just cut them out and divided them in extra hours for old timers. Then someone said, technically, Shane's had arguably one of the best matches of that show in the last two Manias. I mean, against AJ Styles and against Undertaker. And someone said,
That match wasn't that great.
and someone said,
WrestleMania.
you were surprised. He's the best in the world. So why wouldn't he have the best matches? He's the best in the
Screw
world.
Okada versus Omega.
Hey, I'd like to see Okada versus Shane.
Okada, Omega, Shane triple threat.
Yeah.
That would actually be pretty good.
Multiple 5-star. Shane went to New Japan world heavyweight champion, becomes the face of the company, leader of chaos. I could see that. I'd love to see that.
Shane leads chaos.
Yeah, Shane
I mean,
leads
he
chaos.
already is doing that on SmackDown Live.
All right.
Bring insanity.
Those are pretty funny.
Stanley versus Lij.
All right, so I have I think only one of mine's kind of long, but my first one says the best wrestling related joke you've ever heard, and I was like, oh, should be fun. I look, there's about 12,000 comments.
Yes.
Literally, almost all of them say Shane McMahon winning the World Cup tournament.
This is the best
in the world.
subreddit I've ever seen.
And it
This
was
is
just
the best.
all, and like
Which one is it? Which subreddit?
the guy who made the thread, he's like, edit. He edited like the title of it. He's like, I wish I never made this, but I'm glad you guys are having fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what? Why not?
It was pretty much like, what's the best joke in wrestling you've ever heard of? And that was the joke.
Now,
Shane McMahon is the best in the world.
I'm kind of cheating because I remember something similar
Dude,
to that.
every single, well, so far, every Saudi Arabia event has had one big joke. Last year it was Titus O'Neil in World Slide, and now it's Shane
Nice.
McMahon winning a tournament.
So there was another thread similar to that with like best unintentional funny thing in wrestling. And I remember I saw one that's like,
Oh, there's so many.
the part where Titus O'Neil kissed his son on the mouth, like during one of before one of his
Yes.
matches.
Was it after or before match?
Before.
I think it was
Alright.
before,
Yep.
and someone was like, the guy who said that, he was like, I don't know why it was so funny. Like it's just a normal thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of a normal thing. But it just makes me burst out laughing every time. And then someone replied to that. And he's like, I really wish I could find the promo someone made of Titus O'Neil giving a Scott Steiner style promo where he's talking about how he's going to torture his opponent by making him watch him and his son do the lip lock or something like that.
That is hilarious.
Next.
Put you in a lip lock. now.
Next.
Speaking of Scott Steiner, this
Oh,
is
that's quite the picture.
my next one.
He looks like he looks like in this picture. He looks like someone tried to make a 3D model of him and got something very wrong.
Now,
I love those.
the title of this, someone said that they got this at their local haircut place. It was a flyer for a deal that was going on. The flyer is a picture. It's a picture of Scott Steiner, and this is what it says. They say all bargains are created equal. But you look at
Great
ours and you
start.
look at other deals, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with a deal and a bargain, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But we're genetic freaks, and we're not normal. So you got a 25% at best at missing a good deal. But if you add not having hair to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, with the deals everywhere, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But we got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because the opposition knows they can't beat us at bargains, and they're not even going to try.
At sacrifice.
So if you take your 33 1/3 chance, it's our 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of getting the deal somewhere else. But then you take our 75% chance of winning. If we was to go one-on-one and then add 66 2/3%, we got 141 2/3 chance of winning with our bargain. See, the numbers don't lie, and they spell a banging deal for you at Jimmy's Barbershop.
I would absolutely get my hair cut here with no questions asked.
Now, the last one's pretty simple. It's a picture of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre next to each other on this past Raw.
Where's your Reddit?
I didn't put it on here.
Now,
It's on my phone.
This picture shows Dolph Ziggler with an American bandana, and he's all happy, and then it shows Drew with his hair in his face, and he's all mad. And someone captioned this picture, Undertaker 1999 as Drew, and Undertaker 2000 as Dolph Ziggler.
Yup.
That's
And
accurate.
Dolph Ziggler replied to it. He thought it was really funny.
Yeah, because it is. If you look at it, look.
A biker taker.
Yep.
And then Dork Ministry.
Who's an emo taker?
All right, so that's my Reddit 7.
All right. I do have one or two. See what I have in the picture. Okay, two. So it's a little bit short and sweet this week. I know mine are usually these big
Two.
epics. I'm sorry. Am I?
Yeah, let's go fast. All right.
Let's go
Reddit
fast.
7's not
Sorry,
Reddit
man.
8.
Do you know how to count? Tommy?
I'm sorry, man. I mean, I got this far in education.
Aren't you a business major?
Yeah, I am, but I'm not a math major. I tested out of math.
That's why he's got 33 1/3 chance.
Yeah. I mean, whatever, man. Anyway, so are you guys familiar with the Wendy's Twitter
Yes.
and
I
how
love that.
hilarious they are in current events?
They roast.
A fellow named Dave Hancock, some dude on Twitter, said, "Hey Wendy's, you still watch them graps?" And Wendy's like, "Yeah," with like 10 E's. Like, yes, we do as a company collectively watch wrestling. Dave Hager replied, hey, since it's kind of the season, you hear any scary stories lately? When he goes, Shane won the World Cup.
Oh,
Spooky.
Oh yeah.
Wendy's official Twitter is
Dude.
dumping on the freaking World Cup.
They even-
Everyone's getting it.
Everyone, they're like, Shane won.
It's spooky. It's scaring Wendy's. Anyway, and then my other one, which isn't really, it's just pointing out something. I saw a list of current wrestling injuries, and okay, so it's independent wrestling. There's one. It's Joey Janela with his knee.
Yeah.
New Japan, it's just Hiromu Takahashi. Impact
Yeah.
Wrestling, there's Rosemary with a torn ACL. She's coming back early 2019. Ring of Honor, Tennille Dashwood is coming back early 2019 with shoulder surgery. WWE, ready for this?
Yes,
Has Alexa Bliss with concussion. Coming back to be announced. Triple H, torn pectoral muscle surgery yesterday, actually. Yep. Return 2019. Jason Jordan, neck injury, return unknown. Fandango, labrum tear, return early 2019. Ty Dillinger, we're going to get a lot of returns in the Rumble, I feel.
I guess.
Ty Dillinger, hand injury, return unknown, surgery required. Tino Sabatelli, torn pectoral muscle.
Mustard.
He tore his mustard. No, return unknown. Or no, early 19. Sami Zayn, double rotator cuff surgery completed April 2019. Rowan, torn bicep early 2019. Kevin Owens, double knee surgery April 2019. Kurt Hawkins and Samir Singh are cleared for action. Sin Cara, knee surgery completed early 2019. He's going to be back for a week and then die.
He always gets injured.
And it's always his knee.
Just fire him
It's
already.
always-
You know how like that question of like if you replace all the broken parts of a ship, is it still the same ship? Like is it still the same Sin
You know,
Cara?
Sin Cara.
if Vince McMahon had a good sense of humor, you know what I'd
I
do?
think that gimmick is just
Fire
cursed.
Unico, and then as a joke right now, because you know he hates other products.
Get Kota
No.
Ibushi as Sin Cara and
No.
make him break his neck every
No,
match.
get TJP who hates wearing a mask.
Oh,
Put him in the mask now.
You're on the main roster now.
But you guys wear a mask.
And only dark matches. Sin Cara, okay, had a knee injury early 2019. Surgery. Goldust, double knee surgery early 2019. And finally, Zelina Vega, possible concussion. Wonder what that was from, Nia Jax. Why are you getting a push?
She also hurt her arm.
Right, Nia Jax.
Return TBA.
Hasn't Nia Jax injured 2 people already?
Yeah.
She injured someone else. I swear she injured.
She injured my passion for women's wrestling.
I swear she did. She like landed. Oh, she almost killed Charlotte. That's what it was.
Yeah, Charlotte.
But yeah, that's the list. There's what, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 current WWE superstars injured and 4 wrestlers. And 1 in each other company.
Anyways,
Oh, boy.
that is great.
Shocking.
It
But
is,
for the whole
that
family,
is,
WWE.
though. That's
Yeah.
wow. That really sucks.
WWE on its own has 3 times the injuries of major players than all the indies combined. Impact, Ring of Honor, and New Japan.
Anyway, guys,
All right, guys, brace your ears.
ending on a good Oh yeah. So guys, it's that time.
It's that time again.
It's the time for what would you do? What would you do? What would you do if
What
you
would you do is a mystery.
if you were a
it's different every time.
WWE writer?
They're sending out applications for.
Oh yes, they are. Become a writer.
WWE
Become a
tweeted,
writer.
they're like,
I should apply for
if you
that.
want to
No,
become
you
a writer, you can apply.
What?
I'm a good writer.
No, do it. Apply. I want to see if they actually accept you.
See you, college. We're gonna go right for WWE.
All right, guys. First match we're gonna have Leo Rush versus Sin Cara. I want to see.
Dude. Wait, if they let me do it from here, we could write for WWE.
I
That's true.
don't want to mess up any storyline.
Dude, you can't really do much
The
worse
first thing
than
about
so.
Road Dog.
Road Dog, you're fine.
Dude, well, you're Road Dog. You look more like Rousseau than I do, Ed.
What would I
I don't
do,
wanna be
Road Dog? I don't want to be.
Who am I, Jim Cornette? I have the glasses. Hey, I do not look like a fat, angry man.
Hey, he has a point sometimes though.
Yeah, he's great. He knows what the heck he's doing.
Yeah, that's why.
He's great at booking. But I don't want to look like him.
Oh, okay.
I have more hair than he
You
does.
always get it. What tournament would you make or revive? And sorry, we're not gonna don't name off all your participants. We're gonna be here forever. But just name like the concept. Okay. Ed, you want to start first? To our
So,
the most.
well, at first I had one, but then I read the word make, and
Either one, make or
but I wonder, like, does it have to be realistic?
No.
No.
This is your
Tournament.
tournament.
So if I had to make a tournament, what I would do, what I've always dreamed of, that it's not possible
It's
anymore. Like, you get like not every wrestler, okay, not every wrestler,
Yeah.
but every wrestler that like was considered at a time to be like super good. So like you put
All
Bret Hart,
favorites.
you put Hulk Hogan, you put Macho Man, and then you put CM Punk. And
Hogan was
Angle
great at
and
one
all that.
point.
So like all the guys that all that, and
Ric Flair.
you put them in a tournament. You put them in a tournament, and it's not like a bracket because in my
That was
personal
round robin.
opinion, in order to determine the best of something, you can't be the best if you only beat like 3 people. You gotta fight everybody.
Yeah.
So I would
I think
do a
that's a-
giant round robin tournament over however long it takes.
You should make it battle royal.
Like months. Garbage.
Good garbage.
Like months or a year, however long it
Yeah.
takes.
Like the Champions League.
I'm gonna write for
Have a
WWE.
a real best in the world. I
Right.
would
So you would revive the best in the world tournament from Crown Jewel
I would die to see that happen.
Okay, so let me
in that order.
kind of feed off of Ed's, but a different way. My idea would be kind of with what Ed did, but see, this is what I would do. Because great minds think alike, Ed. We're great. Not you, Tommy. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, at least I'm not as bad as that Sombra Dorada guy who was here earlier.
That's true. I didn't understand him speaking. Spanish,
Don't you speak Spanish?
No, I speak Mexican.
Whoa!
Anyways, that's what people say sometimes. Do you speak Mexican? No, I speak
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yes.
But
So when I
whatever.
say it right, you're like, no. I'm gonna put the words in your mouth.
Anyways, so what I would do is I would take the main roster. And sorry, no NXT, no 205, like, just because I want to see like the best in the main roster. And I do like you a ribbon round tournament and separate each wrestlers into like groups of
Okay.
8.
So like the G1.
Kind of like the G1, yeah, exactly like the G1. And then the people from each bracket
So you do a WWE G1.
yes, in a way, yeah. And then everyone leading in those brackets would then face each other in a tournament style after that. So I'd probably have 8 brackets.
So you'd have A block through G block.
Yep. And then
Or H block, sorry.
so like a World Cup. There we go. It's not a World Cup. We call it the.
How long would it take? You'd have to do it on episodes, on TV episodes, because they don't have like day
See,
1
this
through 5.
is what I would do. I wouldn't do all the blocks wouldn't be going on at the same time. Focus on one block, and then you'd have other rivalries going on at the same time.
This is the whole year.
Exactly, but you're only taking 8 guys out of the storyline. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
each one.
The risk of that, you'd have to book a year in advance, and if anyone gets injured.
Well, if you're a good booker, you're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if someone gets injured, it's just over.
That's why you make some safe matches. You don't have them. You make them have safe matches.
Hey, Sin Cara, if you push Sin
No,
Cara,
Sin Cara, you wouldn't get pushed. You'd make him lose in 4 minutes every match because you don't want him to even be a liability. But anyways,
he gets 0 points in the WWE G1.
it'd be fine with no one would care either way.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that'd be my idea. I think it'd be an interesting. I mean, I already made a block in the head. But anyways, your turn, Tommy.
Well, I am going to differ a little bit. I would not do a round robin tournament. I would either bring back King of the Ring and make it better.
Yeah.
And because I mean, think of the moments it brought out. I mean, Lesnar won it, which was cool back when Lesnar was actually a decent human. And the Austin 316 speech.
King Booker.
Oh yeah, Booker did win it. Sheamus won it.
Sheamus was in.
Viscera won it.
Wade Barrett.
Wade
That
Barrett
wasn't a good one
won it.
either. Regal was the last good one.
I would have King of the Ring back to replace one of these nothing tournaments that people have, and one of these nothing shows like Fastlane or something, and just have King of the Ring because I mean why not?
For one night, yeah.
Or I would have since we did the Man Classic too, why not have the Cruiserweight Classic too? So I don't have 32 people off the top of my head, but I mean why not? It could be like kind of like Best of Super Juniors, where you just have this tournament. It wouldn't be round robin, but you have this tournament that goes up, and you can do it for a number one contendership every year, kind of like the Royal Rumble, but for cruiserweights.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So you'd have guys like ACH, who's just impressing me over the last year. You guys have like Ray Horace. You guys have guys like Bandito, who's now making it on the scene.
Shane Strickland.
Shane Strickland, absolutely. You'd have Matt Cross.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's cruiserweight.
Oh, he
weight.
is class, is he? Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you can get Marty Scurll to come do a one-off, maybe kind of like Zack Sabre Jr. did.
Yeah.
Ospreay maybe. Throw Rey Mysterio in there because every tournament they had a veteran. Because they had Tajiri in the GWC. They had Miko Satomura in this past Man Classic. And who did they have the first Man Classic?
They had Let's see.
Was that Mercedes Martinez? She's a veteran.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I think there was someone else, but they always have a veteran, and Rey Mysterio could be the veteran. He could have some great matches there. But I just think that'd be so cool, just having people like Rich Swann if they're making Remedy with Rich Swann. I don't know if they'd want him back after the crap that happened. You could have Jimmy Yuta or
Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal, yeah,
He's a veteran for WWE. So
absolutely. Who else? Name some Super Junior guys.
I mean,
Sonata? No, he's not.
Kushida.
Oh, dude. I don't know if Kushida would go for it. But
Well, I don't think any. Well, most people in
Kushida would
Japan,
make it to the court, would make it to semis.
Japan, like, it'd be hard to book them. You'd have to book everyone like not fairly, but like
You throw Leo Rush in there.
at the level like you think a lot of people just want just how American wrestlers are presented and how Japanese wrestlers are presented in general are just so different. Just so different how they're presented. Like in ROH when they fight, when they have cross tournaments, cross interviews with New Japan, rarely do you see a Gaijin beat a Japanese wrestler because it just doesn't look believable.
I just had a bad idea to have James Ellsworth in there, but only to job to like Tony Nese. Have Tony Nese break his poor little back in half, just for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, that ends it with that.
But anyway, no. Let's not end that. I would say James Ellsworth would not be in my tournament because he's fairly human, and he's not good enough for wrestling.
So if I didn't make one, mine would have also either been King of the Ring or Cruiserweight Classic.
You love the Cruiserweight Classic.
I do. It's one of my favorite tournaments in WWE.
Mine too.
Ever.
Anyways, that was our what would you do?
That was our what would you do?
So now to interesting alternative news. And guys, I was right. I told you Evolve was
Your favorite promotion.
Evolve. I hate you so much. No. But this is kind of some I guess good news because WWE pretty much Evolve is part of WWE now.
So Evolve is like the NXT of NXT.
Yes, it is the AAA league as they call it.
Oh God.
No, not like AAA, but like you know how like soccer. Well, if you watch soccer, there's like the minor leagues, the mega leagues, and then there's a semi leagues. Evolve
And
is
then the majors.
Evolve,
It was like WWE and then NXT and then Evolve and then like I don't know PWG or something.
Evolve is that really. But anyways, the reason why it is confirmed now is because they have confirmed on the website that Evolve is now. The description says they are now promotion where NXT Superstars and 205 Live Superstars will be to like pretty much go and fight in their promotion. So Cassius Ohno has been promoted for most of their shows now going forward. Ali has been promoted for most of their shows now.
Mustafa Ali.
Mm-hmm. And two of their champions, Fabian, whatever.
Fabian
Eichner is the Evolve champion now. The Street Profits are the Evolve Tag Team champions. Weird. So it is weird, but this could be very good. So they could use talent that they don't really use on NXT or talent they haven't showcased yet on NXT. They have a lot of talent signed. They could just showcase them there, and they could craft their skills there so then they can go to NXT. You know what I mean? Like Evolve NXT.
Okay.
Well, I feel like
But at the same time, people are saying Evolve isn't probably the best company to do this for because the website looks very out of date. It looks like it's 2006. The production looks like it was 2006.
yeah, whatever, man.
And the crowd size looks like it was 2006. It's just that's what people were saying. I mean,
It is a 2006 company incarnate.
I do not like Evolve as much as I used to because they've lost a lot of the majority stars that they used to have. Not that not all of them. Some of them are just left because they're done with the company, like Freddie Yehai.
It needs to catch you more counters, bring the man 1,000 counters.
Freddie Yehai, Ethan Page, Chucky T, what's his name? Tracy Williams. That's all the names. Walter's doing less shows.
Walter.
Yeah, they've made people. Zack Sabre Jr. doesn't even do shows with them anymore. Probably because New Japan won't let him do shows anymore.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Whatever. Anyways, we'll see where this goes for Evolve. It'll be good for them. It'll be an ICW situation where you don't hear from them anymore. What happened to you, ICW? You used to be.
They lost Drew Galloway. That's what happened.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
They lost Grado.
Yeah.
Where's Grado? The
It's
best
your
wrestler.
seal. Great. He's an Impact. That's what.
Dude, he's better than Shane McMahon.
Anyways, so that's all I have for Bob. MLW was very, very good again. It's always pretty solid. Puma King. If you don't know who Puma King is, he's a
Is that Ricochet's dad?
yeah, he's a really good wrestler. He's a veteran, but he's just barely getting noticed. And he had a really good match against Ricky Martinez, who was like part of Selena.
Someone
Selena De La Renta's?
Someone related to Prince Louis,
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Puma King won his debut. Good showing. Then we also had Brody King. He had a match against Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer showing up everywhere. Lucha
I was
Underground,
just about to
Impact,
say.
and MLW.
All in?
He's always
And all
showing
in, yeah.
up.
He wasn't all in.
He
was
loves
he's
wrestling.
everywhere.
He just loves wrestling.
Carrying
Oh,
the trash can.
And he was in NWA too. He had an NWA match.
Who did he fight?
They called us for the title,
Oh, I was gonna say like of
and he
course.
lost. But of course,
Cody is still listed as the NWA champion on the WRI website.
they don't want to leave it. No, and it was yeah. Tommy Dreamer got destroyed by Brody King. Of course, Brody King's a violent man. Look at him.
He's a big old
Yeah.
fridge.
And then the Hart Foundation had a match against Rich Swann, ACH, and little Marco's stunt. You remember Marco's
Yeah.
stunt? And let's just say, Teddy Hart enjoys killing Marco's stunt.
Put Marco Stunt in the Cruiserweight Classic.
He really wants to kill that
He
man.
really does. Anyways, it was an enjoyable match. Enjoyable MLW. I mean, it's an enjoyable show for me. I like watching it. Next, Ultima Lucha
For what it is. You put it
Cuatro.
over and then you bury it immediately.
Well, because it's still finding its footing. It's not a year old yet. So
I thought it was way old because in the beginning you see like all their old stuff they had.
it only ran for 1 year and then it died. 2003.
Oh, it was like 5-star wrestling.
Yeah, and then it came back and now it's positive. But they had some really good matches. Just that they didn't have enough funds. There we go. They didn't have enough funds to continue. But anyways, yeah, it is. It's
We didn't have
true.
enough fun to
It
continue.
is. And speaking about not continuing, Lucha Underground, this could be our last season.
Oh yeah, there's reports that they don't know
They
if
have enough
they're
money
gonna
for it.
have a season 5.
No,
But anyways,
they're so decent.
I mean, I don't know. No, season 1 and 2 are amazing.
I was about to say.
People loved it. No, back then, if you watched it when it was coming out, people thought it was better than you.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm
Yeah.
watching season 1
I remember the first time I got exposed to it, there was like a marathon on Thanksgiving
Yeah.
Day because I randomly turned on my TV. I'm like, what is Lucha Underground?
Yep.
And they had every episode of season 1 like in a row, so I watched it. I was like, this is awesome.
People thought it was better than New Japan. To be a lot of stuff. People
Back then, it was better than New Japan
what?
because there was that big stretch where no one had any 5-star matches, and it's just like, New Japan's just kind of in the background. It's like whatever.
I mean, they
and
were
then,
still having good matches.
that was before kind of Bullet Club found its footing.
Yeah, I would say that. Just the Lucha Underground. Oh, so good. Anyways, it was so good.
It's all on Netflix.
It continued today
Yeah,
with
it's going
it
to get taken down
very
Netflix
soon.
soon.
Yeah.
So,
When?
I think
At the end of this
the
year.
11th of November.
Oh.
I haven't watched any of it yet. Well, I watched some of it. I need to. God, this weekend I gotta
Just binge watch.
binge the crap out of it.
But anyways,
I said crap.
oh my.
Is
Repeat
that
it
a bad
again.
word?
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't take a chance with it.
What? It's really.
Yeah,
Come on,
this
if
is
you
radio.
get-
This is radio. This is
They're
radio.
gonna-
Professional radio. Anyways,
They're gonna kick me off for saying that.
anyways, Reptile Tribe, which is composed of Sammy Callahan, known as Jeremiah Snake in the show now, Daga
Solid Snake.
and Cobra Moon were against the Rabbit Tribe, which is Paul London, the White Rabbit, which is Killer Cross, and Mascar.
Mascarita Sagrada.
But as a dark version, I don't know what they call him.
Mascarita. What's
Negro would be Negro, yeah, but I
Mascarita Negra?
don't know what they're calling him in this one.
Well, I'm trying to say the word corrupt.
Oh,
Corruptada.
yeah. Anyways, then
Yeah.
the other three trio or 15 was Sammy Guevara.
Do you guys want to come over and binge Lucha Underground with me?
When
This weekend.
maybe if I have time. Anyways, Sammy Guevara, Exolicious, and maybe next week.
If
Exolicious.
you're down before then.
Anyways, it released Exolicious and Sammy Guevara. This was a pretty good, solid trios champion match. Reptile Tribe retained. And then we had a squash match, intergender squash match.
Taya and
Ricky Mundo. And Ricky Mundo got
Is it Johnny
destroyed.
Mundo's brother?
No, it's his
it's his
fan
fanboy.
that changed his last name. Like legally changed it. Even
Oh, I did hear about
Biggest
this.
fan.
biggest fan. Anyways,
Speaking of big fan, we have one person in the live stream, so shout out to you, sir or ma'am. Hello.
Okay,
You're
anyways,
hungry.
anyways, then
What?
we had the main event, which people liked it. Yeah, it was Killshot versus Son of Havoc. Very competitive. Oh, it felt like a New Japan style match. People loved it.
Oh,
Definitely don't know
didn't
what
Matt
either of those
Cross
men look
lose
like.
this match? What? Didn't Son of Havoc lose?
No.
Killshot.
Killshot lost it. So he asked and
Or
said,
Shane Strickland?
It's the
Yeah.
guy from MLW.
no, people said, my real name is Jermaine Killshot Strickland. And I've been
Shane
hiding.
Jermaine.
Shane's brother.
Well, people said, Jermaine kind of sounds like Shane, so I guess it's just a little nod.
MLW is probably copyrighted change. Although Evolve used it.
Well, see, people are saying that he might have lost the Evolve champion. He may have signed a contract with MLW or W. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes.
WWE?
WWE, yeah. For NXT. Shane Strickland is under the radar. Maybe, but it could have been MLW. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Just take it as a pinch of salt. We don't know yet. Anyways,
Calm down.
yeah, he left. He's leaving. It was his last season, and it's fine because, as I said, this might be Killshot's last season. Anyways, Impact.
It's a real
Oh,
shame.
it is. We can watch it. Oh wait, it's not gonna be on Netflix. I said we can
This
watch it all
weekend.
on Netflix
In
Watch
my
it all this
door.
week.
or illegally online. Anyways,
As we'll probably all will.
No.
And I'll do.
Impact Wrestling had a
Extreme
solid
Wrestling
show,
Torrents.
which was Swan against Mac. Opened up the show in a really good X Division match. Swan won against the Mac.
course he
People
did.
were shocked because people thought the Mac was going to win.
Not what I expected.
No,
People were shocked because it wasn't the outcome they wanted.
and it was very competitive. These men
Hot
are very good.
local wrestling fan shocked. His favorite department.
Yeah, it was very good. They were pretty much they fought because they just wanted to fight. Pretty much. They were two friends who wanted to see how they could push each other to the
That's
limits.
wrestling at its
Yeah.
core.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, they
Just two
wanted-
guys who want to fight.
Well, they wanted to push each other to the limits, see how good they are, and it was fine. The Desi Hit Squad defeated two jobbers called the Beach Bums. Good name for that. Yeah, they look solid. The crowd was very how do I say? So confused over this. It's fine.
They're still confused.
Fake Cage. Okay, so let me get to this.
Wait, what?
Sammy Callahan pretty much told Brian Cage, "Come to my backyard, to Ohio, and we'll give you an Ohio welcome."
Was
Come
this
to my
like Final
backyard
Nation?
and we'll cook a nice burger for you.
No, it was like an actual wrestling ring, but he wanted to wrestle him in Ohio indie show. So Cage comes out. It's this guy had like the sideburns of Cage, the hair like Cage, but he was like a little bit weak. He wasn't like scrawny. He just wasn't as
He wasn't as roided up.
roided up, yeah.
He can't be as big.
And he got the Ohio welcome. And
Speaking of which, did you see Being the Elite this week?
Oh yes, I did.
Or the last week where it was like, no wellness policy on this boat, is there? And then he just like shoots Cage's character.
Oh yeah, Eli Drake wants to sue Impact
What? Why?
because it's a conspiracy against them.
C-O-N conspiracy.
And Joseph Park, he wants him. Well, first he asked him to be his lawyer, but then he regrets it. And
What was the reference? Here?
here, I got it. I know what you're talking about. So Joseph Park tells Eli, "You're gonna like this." So Eli, what does Eli stand for? What is it short for? Is it for Elias?
He's like, I want to walk with him. He's like, no, shut up.
Yeah, because I want to. Yeah, he's like, no, shut up. This is Impact.
We don't want to get lawsuits against us.
No lawsuit, please.
They look in the hard cam.
WWE.
Please don't sue us.
But Eli,
It's almost Christmas.
but it was a really good. It was funny for what it was.
Yeah, it
I
was.
like Eli Drake and Joseph Park is just funny.
Like, sure, because I like the
Yeah, I like how Joseph Park.
Like
His new office is the janitor's
It's
closet
just the closet.
because his old office got destroyed by Congo Kong. Oh my god! Anyways,
I'm in a hole now.
Tessa had a title match against Taya, and she was like, she couldn't pin Taya. Taya kept kicking out. So Tessa's like, "Hey, I can win the match if I forearm the ref," and she forearmed the ref hard, knocked him on his face, and he just DQ'd her, and she retained her title. Tessa,
Was that her first loss in a while?
she didn't really lose. Well, she lost, but
She
like
lost by DQ.
she lost by DQ, but she retained her title.
Is that her first loss since her big old push?
Yes. Yes, it is.
She's losing her head.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is over here, too.
We looked in the trash before we started the show, and there was
No, there's another one.
and there was a
There's
picture of broken Matt
There's
Hardy.
just
in
one
there.
not in the trash.
We don't know why broken Matt
Yeah.
Hardy is appearing all over in our recycling. I guess we're recycling old content, just like WWE.
Ooh. Anyways,
God.
LAX had a
Sick
non-title
burn.
non-title defense against Seidel and Page. Really good competitive tag team match. I'm telling you right now, WWE may be lacking a bit in their tag team.
Not in NXT.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Okay, they are. Not in NXT, you're right. Not in NXT. Man, does Impact have a
SmackDown has a
pretty
good one with
solid.
The Bar, New Day, and Usos, and Lucha Brothers. And Sanity
Well-
once they get pushed correctly.
Right now, they don't have the Bludgeon in the bar. I mean, the club is.
I didn't say the club.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, 3 teams, I guess. 3 teams right now.
I did not say like, hey, the club. Like, I didn't say club.
You forgot about the Shining Stars, though. But they're the real.
Everyone forgot. WWE forgot about the Shining Stars.
Why are they?
They're gonna come in here right
Are
now.
they-
and
are
sell
they
some
still-
real estate.
They still work at WWE. I
Yes.
thought they got released.
They should get really slow. They are just.
They're not doing anything.
They should.
They have such
though.
a stupid gimmick.
They're not. They're not valuable workers at a UK. They're not.
Anyway,
Anyway,
put good into Evolve.
yeah. Actually, no. You're not wrong.
Bring back Carly.
Carlito.
I
Anyway,
think dead. I thought he
My
died.
favorite.
no, he's not dead. He's not dead.
Bring it back so I can buy that Apple TV.
Actually, you know, Vince McMahon really liked him a lot because
I
he
like
did. He said, you know, this is a weird reason why he liked him. He liked how he spit out his apple.
Oh,
I like how you do it, man.
I
it's
like
like Triple H in the water.
Yep.
It's a fine art.
Remind me of my son.
Spitting.
And then so remember how I said the OGs had a plan to get back at Conan by taking out his boys? Now it makes sense because Conan, if you they might be
This was the crap OGs, right?
What?
The ones that aren't the OG DC.
sure, yes. Well, they're the original LAX, so that's why they're called the OGs.
Oh.
Yes. So,
Yeah, he-
well, they have a Z instead of an S.
Oh no, that's fine. That's copyright safe. Okay, I'm over it.
Anyways, so they were kind of connecting the bridge with MLW in this one because if you watch MLW, Conan manages Pentagon and Phoenix.
I
So-
have not.
So
watched it
technically,
recently.
so technically, he is going after his boys,
His
Pentagon
other boys.
and Phoenix. Yep, that's pretty much what he was doing.
and Prince Puma.
And no, he
I
can't-
watched the original.
they
I'm
can't-
on the first
I know
series.
they
of
can't.
Lucha
They can't
Underground.
go after Ricochet. I mean Prince Puma. Anyways,
Ricka Puma.
Prince Puma, yeah.
Prince
So
Ricochet.
Pentagon Jr.
Ricochet.
Oh.
That sounds offensive.
don't say that. Anyways, Pentagon Jr. had a good match against Homicide. Yeah, Homicide was old.
Homicide.
Had a good.
Homicide is when you murder a house. That's arson.
Whatever. Homicide.
Homicide.
He had a really good match against Pentagon for his
Baco
age.
Loco?
He is about to
For his age, yes.
Yeah, he is a
He's a
very.
crazy boy.
He's a crazy,
Man.
man.
You can't translate that.
But I thought it was a good match. And they're setting up OGs against Pentagon Jr. And, I mean the Lucha Brothers. I think it'll be good. Good feud.
Sabu.
But yeah. So
This is 1/3 of Sabu.
before
Suicide and genocide are gonna dig you in. They're gonna do like a Dragon Ball Z fusion, and they're gonna turn it into Sabu. Suicidal, homicidal,
That
genocidal,
sounds like a Lucha Underground gimmick right there.
and then Sabu
Dude,
just
I
comes up
love
through
that.
the apron out of hell
Wait, why has Sabu not appeared in Lucha Underground?
because he's freaking broken and he's not a
But he
good
still
worker
wrestles.
anymore. He's not.
Anyway.
Did you see the Joey Janela documentary on YouTube?
No.
Like, there's literally Sabu. He's like limping around the ring
Oh.
during the match.
He'll wrestle forever. Anyways,
He will never wrestle
I
again.
want Sabu in the Cruiserweight Classic. Anyways,
Alright.
That would be terrifying.
anyways, though, before I get to the New Japan wrestling news, we got 20 minutes. This is great. Anyways,
Which means we can get out of here early.
Pac on Twitter recently changed his Twitter name. He's now no more is he King Neville. He is Pac the Bastard. That is his.
Hey, you can't say that.
I think that's okay. Come on.
I think. Well, I mean, if I can't
That's
say
his Twitter.
crap, you
That-
can't
hey,
say.
hey,
you can't do
oh
that.
my God! Stop. But I'm using it as context as his name. Okay? It's not like his name is Pac.
What do you think the C stands for?
Stop. Oh, be quiet. Anyways. After that, though, he got a message from your bad boy Tama Tonga, and he said, "Yo, Pac, what's up?" And with like, "Come here," like,
Come join BC.
I know.
Wait, who's the leader of Bullet Club now?
No one, because they no, they don't want to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They don't. They are Bullet Club. I'm doing that.
Lord.
Bullet Club is everyone. Everyone. Tama Tonga when he talks sounds Latino. He's not, but he sounds like
For
trying-
life. He's got a really high pitched voice.
Yeah, I love Tama He's a true
Yo,
heel.
BCOG for life.
So is Jay White. Jay White. Oh, I'm gonna get to Jay White's match, but let me go before I get to Power Struggle. Naito, and this is very confirmed now. So after Dominion,
That's
after
what he wrote. Nishio.
oh come on. So
you did this last week too. You're
no.
Come on, man. Use your spell check.
Not you.
What? It went back to
You put Nishio down there as well.
because I remember I was fixing it because Google told me to fix it. I swear I clicked whatever.
I think
Anyways.
you've messed up so much your computer autocorrects it to what's wrong.
Anyways.
Gimmick is that he's bad at grammar.
No, it's not. Anyways,
It
today though, while I'm speaking, I have not said anything bad.
You had multiple times during the show.
When?
Yeah, we have it on footage.
What?
We have it
Search, what did I
recorded.
say?
Search
What
through
did
the
I say?
archives.
You said Tachi instead of Taichi.
Oh, come on. People
you
call him
said-
Tachi too.
What else
People
did you
do
say?
call him Tachi.
Yeah, you do.
The English commentary table call him Tai Chi.
Yeah, Tai Chi.
That's what I said. I don't know what you
You
guys
said
said.
Mufasa Ali.
Oh, I
like
said
you always
Mufasa.
do. Mufasa, which is not his name.
Which is also wrong.
Exactly. So you guys are wrong. I didn't say
You
Mufasa.
did say
I
that.
said I said Mufasa.
Yes, that's also
I said
wrong.
pasta. Okay.
That's also wrong.
Pasta Muhammad Ali. Okay.
Muhammad Ali. You also said Shane McMahon.
No, wait. No, I didn't. Okay, now you're stretching. No.
No. You said that.
No, I didn't.
You
I
did.
never said McMahon.
You absolutely did that.
I know McMahon, okay? Anyways, guys, this is an important story. So Naito, after Dominion, was offered a WWE contract. He
You know what he said?
declined. He decided to give him the deal.
He said no.
He said he dined and dashed.
Didn't you say you wanted to take care of his company here before we go over there, referring to the new manager guy?
Well, not only that, but he's also like
I am the leader of a stable right now.
that too, yeah. But he's also like, if you think about most wrestlers in Japan, like American wrestlers grew up with WWE, so of course that's their dream. But a lot of people in Japan, they grew up watching New Japan, so it'd make they wouldn't want to leave their dream company, New Japan, especially now that it's booming.
Yeah, it's pretty much top of the indies.
It's top. Well, it's not even. People are considering major.
No, it's definitely the majors.
It is. I'd say WWE and Japan are probably the top majors.
Yeah, WWE has the United States and Saudi Arabia, and then New Japan has Japan. New Japan. It'd be funny if New Japan had Korea or something that wasn't even Japan.
They actually might have Australia. I know WWE did the Super Show, but they do a lot of. They're kind of fighting for Australia right now. But anyways,
It's like
people
it's
made
like risk.
people said Naito went with the old trick. While he was telling this reporter this story, he told them, actually, he told the reporter, "Hey, look at the fine print of the contract they gave me." The reporter looked at it. Naito left him with the bill. The cool Naito, dine and dash. He's done that in the past.
Tranquilo.
No, he did that last. So when they were revealing the sixth member of Lij, he told reporters that he was who he was eating with. He told them, actually, guys, there's a seventh one too. They're like, really? Yeah. Just close your eyes. He's like, come on. No, this happened. This happened. This is recorded. And he left with the bill.
Just close your eyes. He'll be right here. I'm gonna go get him. Actually,
It's called the Naito dine and dash. He eats and then he leaves you with the bill. People say that's probably what he did with the contract.
Is he married?
I don't know.
I would doubt it after this. If it's all of his dates, and he's like, "Hey, it's been a really nice date. Let me go to the bathroom real quick."
Wait, is that Okada?
Oh my God, Rainmaker!
How did they fall for that? All right, just close your eyes. He'll be.
I don't know. People said he probably didn't even decline to be. What he probably said is wait, are you sure you don't want
Why would you close your eyes? Close your eyes. I'll tell
He's
you.
like, wait, look, Hiroshi Tanahashi. What? Don't you guys want to talk to him? And they probably looked at the way he left
Oh my God, Terumo Takahashi off back from injury early.
And then they probably looked. Then the W officials looked away. He looked at the bell. He's like, it's like this is Naito's. I love Naito. This is why I love him as a wrestler. He plays kayfabe.
Scoot over a little bit.
Anyways,
taking up all my space, man.
that's all. I kind of wanted to talk about.
This chair is like an ejector seat.
I did want to talk about that before we got to
Right.
Power
So now, get into Power Struggle.
Power Struggle. I was struggling watching Crown Jewel. Thank God New Japan gave me the power to watch Power Struggle. anyways.
Okay.
Amateurs.
So let's run down the card, shall we? All right. So we had Taguchi, ACH, Chris Sabin.
I love OCH as a mainstay though.
Noah Henry defeated Liger, Tiger, Volador, Junior, Sobanero Jr.
And it was just a comedy match. And
Yay.
It was
New
terrible.
Japan. It wasn't bad. I'm just
No
saying.
kidding.
It's
I didn't see it.
There was one bad match, which we will get to, but don't worry. There was one. I will admit, New Japan did have one bad match on this card.
Cody versus Juice.
So then we had the oh god.
Stop.
So we had the Bullet Club defeating the Great Bash Heels and
Yes.
Casita.
Casita.
Oh. What? I had an
The
ace.
gimmick
Casita.
continues.
Oh, we gotta write all these down.
Anyways.
And
Wow.
Kushida.
Anyways, what happened was Bullet Club was Tamatonga, Tungaloa, and Robbie Eagles, who's now a stay in New Japan. And they were against the Great Bash Heels, which I don't know who they composed of, and Kushida. After the match, Kushida just received his challenger belt.
He has the belt?
Yeah, he has the. Yeah,
Oh,
he has
okay.
the- yeah,
I forgot.
for Wrestle Kingdom. Taiji Ishimori, the
Alright.
Bone Soldier,
Of course it is.
came out with a crutch because he was faking an injury, and he just smacked him in the back with it, and he's like, "Okay, I'm a challenger." And
Hey, by the way,
Classic
I've been
wrestling.
booked for a match against you.
well, okay.
And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. See you, King of 13.
And then we had the shortest match on the card. I looked this up. This match was only 4 minutes. Okada
Okada
and
and
Trent.
Trent versus Jay
Jay
White
White.
and Bad Luck Fale.
This match ended very
Who
quickly.
got pinned, Trent?
No,
Fale.
Fale
Fale got pinned by Trent.
by Trent. Big guy, yeah, it was amazing. No, they
Yeah.
really do want to push Trent. Trent
And
is rumored to have a.
Well, like, that makes he's like the worst. He's like no momentum.
And then,
Oh, they're trying to build something. It's not like he pinned Jay White. Come on.
well, it's a
Yeah,
good
but I
thing
mean,
that none of the
Balor
other guys
Fale is like,
lost.
Yeah.
he could beat anybody, believably.
So
And it's this little tiny dude. He's practically a junior.
Actually, he's not tiny. He's tall. Trent is pretty tall. Actually.
Yeah, but so is Angelico.
Yeah, but well, come on, he's having.
By the way, I would have Angelico
Taller
and
person.
whoever that other guy was in Los Grosos Yellow.
Oh, Jack Evans.
Yeah, I'd have them in.
They're pretty good. Yeah.
I'd have them fight first. round.
Anyways, we're in New Japan now.
okay, so after the match, Jay White is like, "All right, Okada, I'll face you anytime you want, anywhere." And Okada's like, "All right, how about right now?" And then Jay's like, "No,
No.
okay."
But
All right, fine.
well, he's a natural. He's not one of those heroes where you cheer him. The fans
He's
are
a-
booing
they-
him
they hate him.
hard. They
They
hate him
boo him all the
so much. Like, he's probably the best heel right now in New Japan. I would argue he's probably the best heel. He gets genuinely heat. It's like he doesn't get like,
So does Ciampa.
but he gets approved of his heat though by
He gets
internet
great
marks.
heat. No, his whole music.
You know what?
Was
You know what?
booze.
You know
And
what?
all of his music was booze.
Yeah, but now people like are behind him, and they're probably gonna start cheering him if DIY do get back together.
That's because it's DIY.
Yeah, I know, but I still.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
saying.
not Ciampa. It's
I'm not
DIY.
saying Ciampa isn't a great heel. He is. I'm just saying Jay White.
He's probably
For
one
a
of the
guy-
best heels in
Jay
WWE
White
history.
for having only like 4 years under his belt of wrestling, getting this amount of heat. This guy's amazing. I'm just saying, it's good for him.
Yeah, good for you,
He's
Jay.
obviously the company has faith in him. So
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
they're pushing him to the freaking moon.
yeah. Then we had the Golden Lovers versus Hiroshi
Hiroshi
Tanahashi and David.
One of these
spelled
things
Finley wrong.
doesn't
No,
belong
Yeah,
here.
I'm telling
One
you,
of these
it was
things-
right when it.
Dad, I'd like to point out that he spelled Finley wrong.
I
It's with an
did.
A, not E.
Whatever.
all your this one section of the script is
God, is this your
confirming-
favorite company?
it's
You put more
confirming our
effort into writing
suspicion.
your notes down.
I'm telling you, I was right. I don't know what. Anyways.
Yeah, it was,
It's a
wasn't
lie.
it? It's a conspiracy.
CON. All right.
Anyways, yeah, you're right.
So
one
Golden Lovers
one of
won.
these things is not
One
like
the
the
other.
other. One of these
It's
things.
Hiroshi.
No,
I'm
it's
just kidding.
it was David
It's David
Finley.
So the Golden Lovers ended up winning.
Yep.
Not surprised. Okay. Then we had
Roppongi 2K, 2K,
the tag league,
League
finals.
Yeah, so this was weird. Instead of having, because originally
Showing y'all did
they were supposed to have it like showing you, because they won their like last match against the Future, the tag team.
Yeah,
of the
it was
Future.
supposed to be like if they
So none of us got it.
if they beat a certain team, then they
Yeah.
would have gone on to the final.
But
or
they
not,
added
but they just
Suzuki Gun.
they just
for
had
no
a triple
reason.
threat.
No, like it was supposed to be
Did they get
Roppongi
pinned?
3K against LIJ, and
And good Suzuki gonna get pinned.
yeah,
Then that's
so
why.
but Roppongi 3K
So,
won it.
so LRJ can say face.
Roppongi 3K won 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I remember we were like, nah, they're not gonna win.
Yeah, because I was like, nah, New
So,
Japan.
All of us got it wrong.
We all got it wrong. Oh,
So
well,
New Japan, we got so wrong. That was the one person we didn't think would win. Or one team we didn't think. would
because
win.
they already won last year, so like, why would they do that again? Well, whatever. It's
Whatever, man.
but now it's probably gonna be the same match at Wrestle Kingdom. All three teams.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I'd
Why would they
assume so.
wait? Do they do? They don't do back-to-back matches that often.
No, they don't. So
They don't. Because like
this is weird. That's what I'm saying. It's
They
weird.
also had a pay-per-view.
That's true too. Yeah, because the next one won't be till January now. So no December pay-per-views.
Yeah.
All right. So then we had Hiroki Goto
People said this was the worst match.
defeat Taichi for the
This
title.
This is a match. No, and some people were actually
Which title? The
never.
Never
opened.
openweight.
Some people were frustrated with this match for 3 reasons. One, it sucks. This is Goto's 4th never open champion, and it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
It's his
for him.
second this year.
Yeah, but it's like his.
Dan, New Japan's booking is kind of like.
How about
losing its
Hiroki
edge a little
Goto
bit.
never has a never.
Yeah, how about he never holds up? Another thing, people really liked how Taichi was building the story about he wanted this belt to be defended not only for heavyweights but for super juniors as well. What? Yeah, oh yeah, then he loses. Yeah, yeah.
Goto?
Yeah. No. Taichi wanted. He said
He's
when
like,
he
I
won
want
the
this-
belt. When he
he's
won the
like, I
belt.
want this title to be represented by not just heavyweights, and then he just loses.
Well,
his
isn't that the
title
whole
to-
point of the belt? That's like open weight to everybody.
No, it's always been just heavyweights. So no one ever got that. Now Taichi's like he's pointing out the flaw. He's like, wait, this should be defended. His first title defense. No,
Yeah, but like I mean, if junior heavyweights started beating up heavyweights, it would ruin their freaking weight class system.
Well, they were gonna test the waters out with that.
It's like Marty Scurll beat Okada at All In. It would ruin the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they were gonna test out the waters with the original match was not Goto. It was gonna be Taichi versus Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is
That would have been someone to
injured.
take the
He
title.
almost died multiple.
He's injured in the
Yeah.
ribs. But he'll be speedy recovery. It should be a very
Also,
speedy recovery.
Ishii has 2 eyes at the end of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. I know what happened. Okay, anyway,
What did happen?
I
So-
guess Google didn't save. Anyways,
All right.
What?
So then we had Tomohiro Ishii versus Minoru Suzuki,
for the RPW Rev Pro Heavyweight Championship,
which
Which is
Ishii
good.
won.
Yeah. he defended it. So
I like
He
Ishii.
won.
yeah, he won. I love this rivalry. They just really want to beat each other up a lot.
Is
All
Ishii
the
in
time,
chaos,
dude.
or what's he
They're
in?
Just like
It was just too many.
it's like, please calm down, please,
Yeah,
please.
they- no, there. I saw
Ishii is a hard-hitting
their
boy.
strikes. They were,
They always do that.
but it was this
It's
time.
like art style, man.
I was like, oh my
it
god!
kind of reminds me of his match with Goto in G1.
Yeah.
That was such a good match.
Minoru will kill anyone.
Yep.
Had the chance.
That is true.
He's the king of pro wrestling. Long live the
Yeah.
king.
Remember, there was that one time in anime where he gave advice to a little puppy.
That's true.
So,
Wait, what?
yep, you heard me right.
I
In
forgot about
anime?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a Suzuki Gun anime.
No, he was
That's
just
the,
a guest host. And,
I think it's the Tiger Man.
yeah.
There's a Tiger Mask anime.
Oh yeah.
That
But there
has-
must be that picture where
has a
we're
bunch
like,
of- it has a bunch of cameos.
what was the picture you showed me earlier? That picture of like someone jockeying someone in the corner. It's like
Yeah.
anxiety, me,
And then
then
just Tiger Mask in the corner.
Tiger Mask labeled as Tiger Mask.
And then you had Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. People really like this match.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
What's Naito? It's Natio
Oh,
versus
yeah,
Zack Sabre.
Natio versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Versus this is Junior.
Natio won.
Yeah.
Because of course he did. It's freaking Naito.
It was really like Zack Sabre Jr. The way he was like stretching him out. Oh my! This man.
Dude, Junior is so flexible.
It looks so painful when he does stuff like that.
Like that. What was it? The gory special.
Like
Yeah.
it always makes me cringe when people do stuff with other wrestlers like finger.
Oh, like Marty's girls, like
banded all the way.
Well, see
and
what I
stuff
like about
that.
Zack Sabre Jr. is submission. Put you in a submission. Then he'll grab another part of your body, put that in submission. And he'll take another part. So he goes like from limb to
It's
limb.
like a
to limb.
layer of
Yeah,
submission.
I know, it's
submission.
great.
And I'm like, oh my god,
It's so crazy.
it's so good. I love it.
It's like a puzzle.
Exactly. And then
it's just like was it the Inception? He's Holtception.
oh yes. Anyways, it was a good match. Naito won, and this is the match that people did not think this match was going to be as good as it was. Just because Jericho's age. Come on.
Yeah.
We had a 5-star match with Kenny
Yeah.
Omega.
No.
I know, but people still like to. Oh, will he have a good match?
The
You know
one
what I
thing
mean?
I say, my favorite thing about Evil is his entrance. How freaking cool he looks. when he
Yes.
comes out.
Oh, there's like
He's
mask
got the
and
giant scythe and like,
Everything is evil.
everything.
But
Include Chris Jericho.
Evil also looked like he wanted to kill Chris Jericho.
they had a really good match. Like honestly, did you see that DT spot on that table
Yes.
where it didn't break? But it wasn't supposed to. I'm pretty sure. And Evil's head like it planted on
He
it.
died.
He died. I'm like, oh my god, Jericho.
It's like Jericho, calm down, man.
And,
You are 50.
but then Evil got his revenge and put Jericho through a table.
I think it's time for Jericho to put a shirt on. Like
Yeah, I
he
agree.
looks kind of like David Bowie, not David Bowie, like Iggy Pop.
Yes.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Iggy Pop's sad torso? Look that meme up, please. It's
Yes.
hilarious.
Anyways,
He's looking like the Iggy Pop of wrestling over here. Just put a shirt on, man. It looks like your skin is getting sad.
guys, I think if this year keeps going by, Jericho might be my best wrestler of the year, just because he.
Just based on 3 matches that he's had.
Well, well, how he's branched out, that he can do anything at his age. He's had his own Jericho cruise. He's been able to do New Japan and to be matches this year.
Well,
This
what
guy-
about Kenny with the freaking Okada?
Yeah, no, I'm
trilogy?
just saying he might become like one of my. I didn't say like the best. Okay, sorry, I should reiterate. He might be in my top 10 for sure this year.
Are you watching Jack the Jobber's Wrestlers of the Week?
Yeah, he didn't do one this week though. Last week, right?
Yeah, he did.
He did. But I
It
missed
was
it.
Becky Lynch as top wrestler of the week.
Then I'll watch it. I missed that one. That's the only one I've missed. Yeah, I know. Will Ospreay's gonna.
Will Smith's on the top.
He's gonna win it no matter
And then
what.
who's below him? Like Walter, Zack Sabre Jr. or something like that.
It's Walter or Zach. No, it's Kenny now. Kenny.
Kenny moved up?
Kenny just moved up. Yeah, Kenny's the one.
Ricochet's on there. Matt Adam Cole's on there.
Oscar was on there.
Johnny Gargano's on there. Andrade Cien Ramos is on there.
Hiromu Takahashi's still on there. Hopefully he'll stay on there.
Mhm.
Man, he's injured now. He probably would have had other good matches. But
I think who else is on there? Suzuki's on there.
yeah, he is. But anyways, Jericho and Evil had a good match.
Jericho retained.
Jericho retained, and then Naito challenged him.
Yeah, Naito comes out and he's like,
Hey, I want that
I
belt now.
want that back.
But Jericho said no because I am champion. And I get to choose who I want.
It's like, I see it.
I already beat you, Naito, so I don't need to prove
No
myself.
thanks, Natio.
Naito, yeah.
They should, yeah. He should just defend against like Yo or someone who we know is never gonna take.
Someone
the title.
said it would be nice if he defends against Sonata.
Oh, I want that match.
That'd be
Okay.
So that would really impress me this past
yeah.
year.
I was gonna say, guys, could you ever imagine if you told me Jericho was gonna win the IC? If you told me Jericho his 10th IC title run was gonna be with New Japan,
I
I would've-
yeah, probably.
I would have been like, nah. And not only that, against Evil, not saying Evil's a bad wrestler, just Evil in general. Jericho versus Evil is such a weird miss.
It is, but I like it.
They worked well together. They really did have.
Yeah,
good
I mean
chemistry.
Jericho's got so much experience.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for like half his life or something, and it's like Evil's just great.
Guys, I'm just interested how New Japan going forward. I'm very interested. WWE, 205 Live, and NXT are the only thing that keeping me going with WWE at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean it's like more than half their shows.
yeah, and
Ironically,
I hope. I just love wrestling right now. guys.
hopefully Survivor Series is better. That's coming up in 2 Sundays from now. It's actually Survivor Series already.
2 Sundays. Huh?
So it's not this weekend, but like the next
The
weekend.
week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so Survivor Series is coming up real quick, and then after that we
Next
have what
weekend,
TLC.
next weekend.
Yeah. It's good.
They should just not have pay-per-views in December, in my opinion.
Why?
Because it's the Christmas season, holiday season.
I want a gift. I want a TLC match with presents that are
Was
made of
TLC
metal.
last year the one where Finn Balor replaced somebody? Or was that 20?
No, that was Finn Balor against AJ Styles. Yeah, you're right.
Or was that 2016?
No, that was 2017.
Okay.
You're right. Because someone was injured. I
I
forgot
don't
who.
remember who it was.
Wait,
Bray
Finn Balor-
Wyatt.
Yeah,
Bray
Bray
Wyatt.
Oh
It was
yeah.
a little slight.
His little disease.
Is that SummerSlam?
No, that was TLC. AJ had that amazing match,
Mm.
I think.
Oh yeah, that amazing match that AJ had. Oh yeah, that specific one. That one amazing
Well,
match he's had.
I'm really excited for him against Brock again, actually.
Really?
They had
They
a
had
really
a
good
good
match
match
in
last
Survivor.
time,
Did
man.
you
Yeah,
see
but
it?
I don't. Yeah, I did, but I don't want to see him freaking.
I hope
AJ
if
wins.
loses
He has
again,
to win. No,
I
this-
know. That's what I was gonna say. That he has to.
And people say this would make Brock look weak. No. AJ Styles has proved he's a great wrestler.
But I don't care about Brock Lesnar, so please make him look weak because I hate him.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's such a jerk.
At this point, he's been pushed so strong to the moon that I don't think anything could make him look weak.
No. Braun Strowman should have had that title. Anyway,
What if James Ellsworth pins Lesnar clean?
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy.
I would. That'd be bittersweet.
I was about to say Tommy would be conflicted, and then the Iconics come out and give a promo while the Mae Young Classic is being.
And then Leo Rush is like, Lashley,
Oh, no,
Lashley comes out,
and,
and,
then, and then Evolve comes out, and Muriel gets mad.
and then Evolve combines with NXT.
The whole
No,
company of Evolve comes out.
Evolve gets a TV deal
No.
in USA.
Get Gabe out of. I don't want Gabe to work for NXT at all. Gabe is
Gabe who?
whatever his name
Gabe
is,
Newell?
the owner of Evolve. I don't want him to work.
The guy who owns Valve.
Get out of here.
He's just. I don't think Evolve has good stories either.
All
Just saying it. Does they just have matches? That's all. It's a very glorified indie show.
And then Juice
All right,
is
all
like,
right.
never gets a title.
Stop.
All right.
Okay, stop putting all the bad stuff of wrestling. And Shane McMahon wins another tournament.
And it,
Hey,
it,
no,
and
guys,
it
guys,
all
guys,
happens
guys,
in
guys,
Saudi Arabia.
Guys.
No.
No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
And they do house shows in
Shane-
the consulate.
Shane wins next year's G1 climax.
That would be funny.
Shane
And
again.
he takes the
where-
IWGP
that's where
Heavyweight Championship from
That's
Kenny
where I'm
Omega.
pulling the plug.
Anyways,
Here.
okay.
That's where I'm pulling the plug.
Jericho
Alright,
loses Intercontinental title to what? Ghetto.
All right, everyone. That'll do it for this week's Beat the Clock.
Toriano.
I like
Oh,
to,
God.
I'd like to thank you all for joining us this Wednesday.
Toriano
We'll be
interested
back
in-
next week from 6 to 8 as usual. I've been Edward.
Oh yes. Wait, we should clarify. During Thanksgiving week, we will not
yes,
have a
we
show.
will not be here. Not next week. We'll be here, but the week after
Yep,
we will not. Be
We will not be here. So
Correct. We'll be home with our families.
for Thanksgiving. So
I'm in Chicago.
yeah, I've been Edward. I'd like to thank Yuri and Tommy for being joining us, or joining me, I should say.
You,
And,
Mark.
I'm TJP, guys.
And,
You're
uh,
dabbed profusely, and I
you know,
despise him. We're gonna feud
I'm
soon.
kind of
so-
sad because the radio, like the list of songs, resets every hour. There was a song that was going to come on right after us called "Depression."
That would've
Which,
fit- I think our previous talk about all the bad things
which
happening
would
in
have
wrestling
fit,
would have been
but
perfect.
you know, we got a song called "Fight Scene" coming up, so
Oh, that makes sense.
I'd like
Wrestling's
to
fighting.
just bring you all back to your regularly scheduled program on 91.7 The Edge WSUW.
I may have not gone to stage today. I'm gonna recycle.
Hey,
See
you
you
got
guys.
stage. You talked for like the last half hour.
Thanks for joining.
Bye, guys.
Stage.
Woo! All right, that was pretty good. I was hidden behind this
This
Martin
was
the
a
entire
really
time.
good one. I think I could understand what I was saying.
Dude, you talked so much.
I was. Hey,
To me, you're like, hey, keep it short with that CUK, man. We don't have time. And
Hey,
you talked for like 45
hey,
minutes about
you-
like
you-
whatever.
you guys wanted me to be on the show today for 2 hours, so you guys got me for 2 hours.
I did not. We're feuding, remember?
I just didn't want to, because they changed the stage meeting to the Heidi Hall, and I didn't want to walk to Heidi Hall, so.
We had one person watch for 10 minutes. Oh yeah, this is our freaking thumbnail. The debut of La Sombra Dorada / Saint McMahon is the best wrestler in the world. He's not. He's not even a wrestler.